Howdy, my lovelies. Welcome back in for another broadcast, and happy heckin' Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's been 2 weeks since the last time that we played this game. It might be one. Fire Ferret, take the floor. What do you got?
You said we have a video game to play.
Yes.
No. Don't rope me in with your bad driving.
No,
I
you're in the...
actually do well in breakfast.
No.
Thank you, Black for
No, you buckle up. You're in the passenger seat. We're playing My Summer Car. Everybody is in the passenger seat with me. Tonight, we are returning to Finland for the first time in a couple of weeks, and I have the same agenda tonight as I have had for the last couple nights that I've played the last couple streams, I should say, that I played My Summer Car, which is assemble the Satsuma engine and make money on jobs. If the jobs are on the board, I'm going to drop what I'm doing, and I'm going to go do the job. And then once the job is done, we'll come back, we'll work on the Satsuma. Get drunk at TMOs. That is a side objective. I will do that on the way. Hello, Sensei. Welcome into the broadcast. Good to see you tonight. By the way, American, I don't think I gave you a hello. Have your hello. Welcome in. I hope you're doing wonderful. So, yes, I am. By the way, I hope your HVAC school went good today. I think that was today you were saying. Like I said, the goal is make money while the jobs are active and while the jobs are waiting to recharge. Stockpile wood and build the Satsuma. I need a lot of money because I'm going to be taking my Satsuma to Fleetari so that he can deal with tuning it up and fixing the problems and also installing the roll cage and a lot of other things that just need to go in for the rally race to make things as safe as possible. Obviously, there's an element of protecting the body of the car itself with the roll cage. It's not just my own safety. So that's very important to me. And I think it's going to be a fair amount of money to do all of the things that I need to get done. So with that said, I think it's time for us to load into the game now. Hey, give it back.
Park safely before you drop everything.
You literally took my brake. It's a USB-powered USB-C brake. Thank you, Liz, for the 314. I appreciate you. And Fire Ferret, thank you again for the bits. HaLLoW, what's going on? Welcome in. How you doing? Other than having to spend $400 today, it's been a good day. My professor looks eager to teach us. Damn, American, what'd you have to buy? What'd you have to buy? Is it the early release of GTA 6? What are we talking about here? All my meters are good. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, what time is it? It is, I believe, noon because I can hear birds and I see sunshine. That is indeed noon o'clock. So we're going to do a little bit of footage. And we're going to ignore the mess. I am sorry. I have not cleaned up. I haven't logged on yet and straightened up my pantry. I don't think anybody wants to watch me do that on stream. I think you guys would... Oh, my God. Hi, Barack. I didn't mean to ignore you. I am sorry. Scared the hell out of me. Thanks, man. Appreciate you so much. Take the floor with your text-to-speech, and then I will answer the imminent question that is on your mind and everyone else's.
Everyone should know HaLLoW doesn't drink the Kool-Aid. He provides it. So,
I do.
On that note, what are you drinking? Black sip and double-check your screenshots.
Screenshots will be okay. This game is at Shawshank 314.
Here you go. I remembered last night when I fell asleep on it. My bad.
Shawshank, thank you for the 314. Welcome in. Happy Monday, man. We're back in My Summer Car tonight. Oh, Mr. Borkles, I forgot all about you. No, I mean, like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I know you're alive. Sorry, that came out wrong. Hi, Mr. Borkles. How you doing? Barack Obama Llama Ding Dong. I am drinking Gatorade tonight. Congratulations to everybody that bet on me drinking some Gatorade. Working on those electrolytes, trying to get a little bit of a sugar rush so that I actually wake up for the evening. And I got some water next to me. What flavor? Blue. Gatorade Zero Cool Blue. That's important. Blue is my favorite. I love blue. I love blue Gatorade. I used to love yellow Gatorade, but I think I drank too much of it as a kid. I'm drinking that too. Nice, Sensei. It's a great flavor. Honestly, like, there is no flavor of Gatorade that is bad to me. I can drink any one of them, except for the ones that I haven't tried, like the exotic flavors that they have, even though I do want to try them. I used to drink a lot of Gatorade in high school and in college, but I stopped I don't know, like pretty much right after that, I just started drinking a lot of water, a lot of sparkling water, things like that. So aren't there like 3 or 4 blue Gatorades? Yep. Yeah. There's also some really crazy exotic flavors. Like one of them is like cool cucumber or something like that.
I'm
Fire
blue.
Ferret,
If
100
I were
biddies.
green, I would dye black for jam.
Thank you for the jam. I forgot about that jam. Thank you, Fire Ferret, for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see here. So I need to check where the jobs are at. I need to chop some wood. Deliver fish to grandma, empty the sewage tank and the hay bales. Okay, we're going to start today off, with wood chopping because that is an easy 3K and that job is set to come up in about a day's time. So I want this wood ready so that I can deliver it immediately, and then just come right back into working on the Satsuma. So it's noon. I got plenty of time to do the wood. And then probably with what's left in the day, I'm going to go out and I'm going to collect the fish from the lake cabin so that way we can bring them to grandma tomorrow. As long as it's not grape, that's the worst flavor. I actually am a big fan of grape soda and grape Gatorade, grape Powerade. But blue is just, I don't know. If I had a flavor to pick, it'd be blue. Thumper, hello, how are you doing? By the way, Thumpa, I believe I saw you in the chat earlier. Hello to the both of you. Let's see here. I like green Gatorade. It's hard to find. It is. I can't remember if I finished my thought. I think I did. But the cool cucumber one is like it's like a light green one. Uh-oh. Wait, hang on. Here we go. I don't remember how to play the damn game. It's been too long. After relax, have fun, and don't crash. HaLLoW, let's have a good night. Thank you so much for being here for a moment. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your vacation. And I will see you when I see you, my friend. Donut! Oh, my God. How you doing? What's going on, broski? Welcome, welcome in. Happy Monday, or I guess Tuesday for you. How's life, man? It's good to see you tonight. Oh, no, not that. I gotta remember how to play the damn game again. There we go. If I could just keep doing that and not having them get stuck, that'd be great. So far, so good. Okay. That's all right. We had a good run. Let me see here. HaLLoW, quick question. Will you be releasing the VODs of this game on YouTube? Yes, HaLLoW. There are a lot of VODs of this particular game. I kind of want to take a break from it so that I can get caught up on VODs, similar to what I'm doing with Stardew Valley. So I'm going to be trying to figure that out over the next couple days. I've gotten some cataloging done for the Stardew VODs on my hard drive, so I can start uploading those. And while those are uploading, I will be locating all of the My Summer Car VODs. I have several of them that are already on the VODs channel unreleased. So I just basically need to check and see where the My Summer Car broadcasts were in my archives. And then, figure out which ones I don't have and upload all the ones from then on out. So, yes, they absolutely will be uploaded. I don't know when, though. There's a lot of them, and it might take a little bit. So, yeah, I'll do my best. This is one of my favorite games you play, but I can't always catch it live. Yeah, and I apologize to everybody that's been, wanting me to release VODs. I really am trying to get back into it. It's not... Oh, shit. It's not always going to be easy, depending on what the series is. Like, Far Cry 5, that's going to be easy as shit. Because it's, like 10 parts tops? I think it was less than that, actually. If not, it couldn't have been many more. And I know exactly where all of them are because I practically mainline the game. But something like My Summer Car, like it's a ridiculous amount of VODs. If I had to guess, it's probably upwards of 25 or 30 that I have to release. So, and then on top of that, I got to find a release schedule that doesn't completely kill the channel in the algorithm because obviously, like I don't want to get like a play button or anything out of that channel, but I would like these VODs to reach more people and pull new viewers into the stream, or at the very least, give them something to enjoy over on YouTube. It's a, it's a different deal than my main channel. It primarily focuses on the live stream and the Twitch broadcasts. So I genuinely hope I can maintain you know, a good algorithmic posture. I think would be a proper term for it, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Donut, doing good. Life is living. Have to choose sleep over watching you lately. Slowly starting preparations for the move in October. So yeah, life is living at the moment. But I'm fine. How are you, HaLLoW? I'm doing good, Donut. We just celebrate. I think you were here for one of the streams in the 7-year anniversary. We just celebrated my 7-year partner anniversary. We played Grand Theft Auto 4. I just finished Mafia: The Old Country. Working through Cyberpunk. IRL, I'm doing pretty good too. A little bit worried about Maya right now. I think she's gonna be okay, but she's been kind of picky about her food for a little bit. We talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast, so I won't dwell on it too much, but she's always been a picky eater, and lately she's been very picky, but she's been picky for a lot longer than how she normally has been. Like, typically it's a few days, something like that, and then she starts eating again just fine. So, yeah, I'm hoping that she's doing all right. I'm probably going to be off for the next couple days because I want to get her into the vet and get a blood test done on her. Hand is feeling really good. I still get like these numb bouts. Like right now my hand is tingling pretty bad, but I think it's a posture thing more than anything. And yeah, like I've been working really hard on guitar on some of my in some of my spare time. Earlier today, I made it through. This is kind of one of the things that I've noticed like improvement on. So when I was young, and this is kind of like how I learn anything. I go big or go home. Like I go straight for the hardest shit that I can find, and I play it at tempo. And one of those songs is very stamina based. It's Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews. And when I was in high school, it took me like 3 months to be able to play that song from start to end without my hand cramping up and without needing to stop and just let go of the guitar and, you know, stretch out my muscles. I did that today for the first time in years, literally years. It wasn't perfect. There was one section that I just kind of had to let my hand off really fast and reposition, but it wasn't bad at all. And I've got pretty high standards, so like anybody else listening probably wouldn't have even noticed what I did. Because that's kind of like, that's one of the other big things in music is that it's not just the art of performance or anything, it's the art of recovery. Like everybody makes mistakes. The album that I use to play along with when I'm playing Dave's stuff is Live at Radio City. There are so many fucking mistakes on that recording, like a massive amount of them. And it's okay. Like, people make mistakes, you know, they fuck up. It's not a big deal at all. And it's how you recover from the mistake. There was a cellist that I went to college with, and she did not respect the art of recovery. And I remember pointing that out to her one time, and I was like, hey, you know, you're like, every time you make a mistake, you stop. Have you ever thought about just like playing through it? And she's like, yeah, it's a bad habit that I have to break. And so one day we were doing a recital, and she gets up and plays her piece. It was like some Bach prelude or something like that. It was a nice piece. She was she still is. I imagine she's still playing. But she gets up and she plays, and she gets, I don't know, halfway through the piece and she makes a mistake. Luckily, there was no accompanist on this particular arrangement. She was just playing it solo. And she makes a mistake and she goes, ah, fuck. She was a Mormon too. So like everybody was like, ah! But yeah, in front of a lot of people. And it's, you know, you perform the way that you train and practice. So you gotta, the way that I approach it is I practice like I perform and I perform like I'm practicing. It's kind of like a little role reversal thing. So anyway, I don't know. I just thought that was a really funny moment, and it shows that, you know, art of recovery is a big thing. So long story short, I got to play through that whole fucking song today. My hand didn't cramp up that bad. It's not like it's an easy song to play anyway. I'm sure Dave's hand cramps up at it too. But it's a matter of just training the right muscles and getting strength back into them. So I'm probably, now that I've done that today, I'm probably going to play that every day. moving forward and really try to ramp up the stamina from here on out. So was lurking from time to time. Yeah, I hope the best for you and Maya, though. Thanks, Donut. I appreciate you a lot. Pookie, what's going on? Hello, hello. Welcome into the broadcast. Happy Monday. Without hands cramping, did you exercise your hands? So I try to... You're making a joke, aren't you? You're doing a joke thing. I do rice bucket workouts. I haven't done them for about a week now just because I've been trying to train the smaller muscles more than the larger muscles. And sometimes if you overtrain one particular muscle group too much, then it's difficult to train the other group. Like if you train your, I don't know, if you train your dexterity a whole lot, it can all of a sudden be a little bit difficult to bulk up in your forearms, and vice versa. If you just start bulking up like crazy, then all of a sudden those are the muscles that your body or your extremity, your arm and wrists rely on to move your hands and stuff, and that's not proper. So it's important to do a good balance. And so I've been doing a lot of stretching, a lot of tendon flossing, just trying to get that flexibility back, man. I really wonder where all of these issues started. I believe it's the keyboard, but part of me almost wonders if it was just like a long-running posture technique problem that I had, because I can feel a little bit of discomfort when I play with the same technique that I used to back in the day. And so it makes me wonder if I was just doing damage the whole time without really realizing it. But that's okay. I still got plenty of years left. I can repair it. No big deal. The controls for The Last of Us Part 2 feel weird. Why do you say that, American? Did you play part 1? Strange that woodpile never gets smaller. If only that happened IRL. I know, right? Could you imagine if in My Summer Car 2, my Winter Car, they made you actually go out and chop the trees down and then bring them back to the woodpile? Knowing Amistad Games, they're probably going to have you do that. Especially considering the fact that it's going to be the middle of wintertime, and it wouldn't surprise me if they added in like a bear or some shit, you know? They've got moose in the game right now that you don't really see all that often, but yeah, I would almost anticipate to see a slight increase in the amount of wildlife that's out there. Playing the original Last of Us, but I don't remember L1 being run. Yep, it was run. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm doing a playthrough for my family right now on my off days. I haven't played it in about a month, but as far as I know, I think it was L1. Funny enough, even though it sounds like I'm not necessarily defending it, I actually had the same problem that you did, American, when I first played the game. Hellraiser tried to get me into the game when it first came out, a long time ago, before I was even playing video games on the internet as HaLLoW, and I couldn't get into it because of the controls. Like it was just, it was weird to swap between weapons in my backpack and craft things on the fly. And I don't know. I couldn't get into it, you know? But, over time, they started to make more sense to me. So how much soul do you put into your playing versus technical? Oh, it's all like it all goes in line together with performance, Fire Ferret. So like there's very technical players out there that, you know, are very theory based. I'm a very even split. Usually those technical players you're going to find are Mr. Fingers or Mrs. Fingers. Like they're going to be really fast and they're going to know their shit really good. I've always had slow hands. I've broken all my fingers at least a couple times, except for my thumbs. And so I just don't have the speed that some other people have. And I've always been a lot more into like comping and rhythm than I ever have been into like lead playing. So you can't just strum a chord and expect it to sound soulful. Like that's good if you're starting out. If you're wanting to become more advanced, you have to have musicality behind it. So, for me, it's an even split and they go hand in hand with one another. My theory is primarily based in, like tonal progression, chord progression. I have a pretty good ear as well. Most of the time, all I have to do is hear a song a couple times. Most of the time, it's actually once, but, you know, to really get it down, maybe like 2 or 3 times. So there's a lot of aspects of my musicality that I like to work out and just keep sharp. Like one of my favorite things to do for, like, I just go on a binge with it is I'll let Spotify get to the end of, like the end of a playlist, and I'll just let it start playing random shit. Most of the time it plays stuff that I'm familiar with, but if you skip the songs, then eventually the algorithm's like, oh, he wants to listen to something that's not, you know, in his normal repertoire. And so I'll get all kinds of random, you know, indie artists and like 1 degree of separation sort of suggestions where it's like other people who listen to this band or this artist also listen to this person, and then they start, you know, playing it. And so I'll just listen to their music for the very first time, whoever that band is, and I'll work it out. So yeah, Enya, maybe in another life, not this one. It's been about a year or 2 since I last played it. That's another thing, American, is that the control scheme is so weird for that game. It's easy to forget what it is. When I first started playing it again, it gave me the tutorial and everything, and I still couldn't fucking remember how to play it because it's just a really weird, different game. They were unique in their approach. Fabricios, welcome in. I have not said hello to you. Welcome into the broadcast. Smash cut to HaLLoW deforesting all of Finland. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it, man. You just watch. Don't give me the ability because I will. I'm not like you. After I hear a song a few times, I still can't play it or anything for that fact. I can be a little bit pompous when it comes to music. But it all comes from a good place. Ever since I was a kid, I recognized that that's where my talents are. Manly.
Oh, you're cutting wood, not cheese.
That's your joke. That's your thing. I don't cut cheese. What the hell is that? I don't even. Could you imagine if they had you making cheese in my winter car? What was that game that we played that had cheese in it? I think it was Ranch Simulator. I could make my own cheese. That was a good time. Emperor Turtle, hello, welcome in. How you doing? HaLLoW, can you believe me and Reed have officially been married for a full year? Happy anniversary. Reed told me earlier that you guys were lurking. Can I get a couple blankies in my chat? I know we got a lot of lurkers tonight. I would love a little bit of a celebration. Yeah, it was Ranch Sim. I figured. Well, congratulations to the both of you, Riley. The first of many, many years, I am sure. Good for the both of you. Good for the both of you. Fun times. Ranch Sim was a good time. Navy actually hit me up a long time ago talking about the new DLC, and I got excited for it. And I was thinking about playing it, but then I did some research on it, and it's basically the same exact game in a different place. There's not even any real... I think the wood pile is filled. Yeah, okay, let me just finish putting these in here. Then we'll store these up for the next time. But yeah, Navy told me about it, and I thought about playing it, but then I realized after doing some research, it's literally the same game with the same quests in a different biome. There's no variety to it whatsoever. So I was a little bit disappointed about that. I get it. It probably would take a lot of resources and imagination to come up with, you know, new things that you can do for Ranch Simulator, but I don't know. I know my talents are elsewhere. I can build almost anything. Exactly, Chaos, and I can't build for shit. I can't. So like when to finish that thought, like when I was young, like I always knew that my talents and my skills laid in music without any doubt. Yeah, that was, I would argue, entertainment now that I've grown up and, you know, I've done other things with my life, and I've, you know, I think it's just an overall entertainment thing. But still, music has always been my my strong suit. That's where I feel most at home. Even more so than streaming. Like, don't get me wrong, I am exceptionally comfortable with streams. I love entertaining, and I love, you know, like, it's just, I feel at home here, but there's something about music. It's almost like my childhood home. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, someone made a joke, or someone asked me a genuine question one time after we were having a slight discussion about, like, the things that I knew and the things that I taught and the things that they were just trying to, like, ascertain my musical ability, and I felt like the conversation was running on a little bit long, and I didn't I needed to summarize my confidence in one statement. So they were like, can you teach me how to play a mandolin? And I was like, I can teach you how to play an instrument I have never played before. Like that's just what I do. That's me. That's my thing. That's my shtick. That's how I came out of the box. I just like music a lot. Grown up is generous. I'm a grown up. I'm a big boy. What do you mean, Manly? All those poor piggies. My God, I forgot about the pig apocalypse. All right. Let me get some water in me. And oh shit, I need to plug the phone in. Let me get some water in me. And we're gonna go out to the lake cabin and grab up the fishies. And hopefully we're going to be able to have enough for grandma. I think it's 5. 4 or 5 is the max. So grown up and adult are two different things. That's a good point. I've always been a bit of a free spirit. So I think some of my maturity is absolutely smothered in that, I don't know, that free spiritedness, however you say it. I'm so glad I got back together with my boyfriend in Texas. We're really soulmates. I've never stopped thinking about him. Good for you, 208. That's TGR, right? I am not an adult. No, get Manly. That's not, you are an adult. It's just, it doesn't make sense how you're an adult. That's the point. Okay, I definitely need 2-stroke fuel. Let me go grab one of these guys up here. Did you leave the stove on? I am not worried about that tonight. Nope. I'm not even going to look at that stove. I'm not even going to touch it. Not going to do anything with it. Welcome in, Greco. How you doing tonight? By the way, Psychotic, thank you for the blankie spam. Happy Monday. Welcome into the broadcast. Good to see you at it for another one. And Tech, hello. How you doing tonight? I hope you're fantastic as always. Hello to you, Greco. How's your night? How's your Monday? How's the start of your week going? You need to stroke what? You see, the moment I said it, I knew one of you guys. I fucking knew it. There was never a doubt in my mind. 2 questions, HaLLoW. 0 answers. I know where you're going with this. Whoever decided I'm allowed to do adult things made a huge mistake, and I'd like to speak with their manager. You can't speak with the manager, Manly. Only adults can speak with the manager, okay? Go get an adult. We've known each other over 7 years. Damn, 208. That's a long time. That's a long time. Did you meet on Twitch or something? Because obviously TGR's been around in my channel for a little while. Oh, no. I gotta do this. Here we go. Don't you catch 22 me, motherfucker. There we go. Whole thing. Or at least until it's filled up. Never mind, someone stole it. It's okay, no nut. That's all right. Hey, I don't think I asked you. What's the move, Donut? What do you got coming up? You said you're prepping for a move in October, right? Free spirit, that's how I would explain your aim. Free-spirited and couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Why you gotta do me like that, man? Why? Every now and then at work, I'll say to myself that I need an adult, and then I realize I'm an adult. You know, if anything, it just paints a picture for what it was like for all the adults that we knew when we were children. Everybody thinks adults have their shit locked down, but end of the day, everybody doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. We're just all trying to do our best and get by, you know. I'm great, and my dogs say bark. Hello, Greco dogs. Bark, bark. My wife keeps going on about me being so tall because I'm like a foot taller than everyone else in my life. But I tell her I'm just average height. I just surround myself with short people. How tall are you, HaLLoW? I am 6 foot. I slouch a little bit, so I might look a little bit shorter. But that's kind of my next. I've been working on my hand and my wrist and my nerve, like trying to get that to feel a little bit better, do better. But my next, like, physical wellness journey, if you will, is really working on my posture and like reining it in, because I feel like I can't keep going down the road that I'm on right now with streaming and gaming and working at the desk and whatnot. I own a back roller. There's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be using that every single day. So yeah, it relates to an autoimmune thing that I have, but I genuinely try not to think about that. I hate relying on the excuse of like an illness or a condition or something like that. When I was in high school, I had a heart defect, and I didn't let that dictate what I did or how I held myself or how I behaved. The only time that I listened to it was before a roller coaster ride. That's it. And it's specifically because I know that would 100% trigger a bad episode. Like, that would do something really fucked up. Everything else, though, like thrill-seeking, having fun, yada yada, like, I never let it stand in my way, ever. Because I don't know. And I'm trying to do the same thing with, with the things I deal with regarding my back. But at the same token, I haven't been actively working against it. I didn't really do that with my heart condition. You can't, if you got fucked up wiring in your heart, you can't just work out and make it go away, right? It's not like high cholesterol. You can change your diet or something like that. Like, I needed to get fucking cut open to fix that shit. But I got, I know that there are avenues that I can take. There's approaches that I can take regarding my back to make it better. So I'm 6'2". Nice, HaLLoW. I wouldn't say that's average. I think you're definitely above average. I think average height for a man is like 5'8" or 5'9". I could be wrong, but I think that's it. If anybody actually knows, let me know. Because now I'm curious. HaLLoW, I'm worried about your boat. It's having 2 strokes. It's fine. All right, how many fishies do we have? I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7, actually. I gotta get down in the water to grab this thing. Here we go. Oh, come on. No. Don't tell me that it's too far out. No! Oh! There is no way that this sucker is too far out for me. Maybe I did it like this. Okay, we're gonna go fast. Damn it. We might have a problem here, chat. I wonder if I can, like, jump in and fall into the water. I can't. Wait, hang on. Wait, I was standing on it, and then I could bend over. Let me try that. No, I just get it for, like, a second. Like, once the swimming gets triggered, I have to go to shore to unswim. I think I might have a problem. Chat, has anybody had this happen before? Is it gone forever? What did I do? I suppose I could grab something and, like, nudge it. Like this. Maybe? Okay, maybe not. Hang on. How far can I grab this thing? I can't even grab it when it's all the way. Uh-oh. The first step is admitting you have a problem. I have a problem. And that's the farthest I can grab it from. There is a way for me to grab this. I don't want to be cheeky, but I might have to be cheeky. All right, chat. I'm going to do it. I'm sorry. Nobody yell at me. How do I... There we go. Oh, wait. Hang on. Close. There. Okay. I'm sorry. Nobody yell at me. Wait, hang on. Can I not? Hold on. Shut up! Oh, is it Alt-P? There it is. Okay, got it. Nobody... Go, Gadget hacks! Go, Gadget hacks! I got it. Manly, thank you for the 1,001. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big Shoe! What's going on? Thank you for the hydration. Thank you for the posture check. I will do that at once. Let me just get the boat going. We'll let the engine warm up a little bit. There we go. All right. Cheers, man. Thank you. Try moving the boat to keep you crouched by going underneath of it. I thought about doing that, but I couldn't even do it with the dock. Knowing this game, it probably would have given me shit. I was actually afraid that I was going to get stuck. Because once you start swimming, you can't crouch and get back underneath of it. It might have worked, but at the end of the day, that's why I have a couple mods installed. That sounded more like Alt-Poo. No, it's Alt-P. You can tell because when I do it, I also pee at the same time, which I would be doing right now, but I can't because I'm all out of pee. I can't pee at the moment. Big Shoe, also thank you for the posture check. I'm doing that right now. I'm 5'7", but I have monkey arms. My ex used to call me a sloth because my arms are really long. Damn, Coffee Rocket. I've known a couple people like you. Short, but really, really long arms. Okay, so I have enough fish for Grandma. I think it's a little bit too late to go visit her. I think she goes back inside at like 4 or 5, something like that. So I am gonna get the fish, put them in the fridge, and then probably tomorrow. I think probably tomorrow I'm gonna take the fish down to Grandma. If not the next day. I do want to work on the Satsuma, like I was saying, but I also want to do jobs, and the faster that I cross the job off the list, the more money I make, and the faster the job comes back to me where I can go and do it again. So, Sarkaro, hello. I'm sorry to hear about the toothache. Going to the doctors tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be able to patch you up. Usually toothaches are just something like an abscess or something. An infection. Doc, hello, at 2:30. Hi, Doc. Hello. Doc, how was your vacation? How you doing? Are you living it up? I'm back. Wait, are you back from the vacation? Are you back? You are. Nice, Doc. Did you have fun? I loved every photo that you sent. You made me jealous. You made me want to pack up and go out to a national park. That was fantastic, dude. I believe it. How was the weather? I need a root canal, probably. Yep. Yeah. If you have an infection and it's a toothache, it's 9 times out of 10 going to be a root canal. Glacier Yellowstone Tetons, amazing. Damn. Good for you, Doc. Like I said, I loved every photo that you sent me, man. Made me wish I could go out and have some fun in a national park. Glacier's not one that I've been to, actually. I've been to Grand Tetons. I've been to Yellowstone. Twice for Tetons, only once for Yellowstone. Never for Glacier National Park. Go to Glacier right now. All right, chat, we're ending stream. Thank you for hanging out. Canceling stream. Here we go. Really starting to hate summer. It's 8 p.m. here, still 90, feels like 103. The other day when I went out into the woods with Hellraiser and shot paper, I woke up at 5 a.m. I stepped outside to get my Starbucks. I Ubered that morning, and it was literally 75 degrees already. It was disgusting. I hated it. I hated it. That is not typical weather for my area. All right. We're going to go one at a time and leave him in the trap just in case there is some sort of benefit. There we go. Actually, not so far back. Every now and again, my fish just randomly disappear. It makes me wonder if there's a cap as to how many fish you can have in this game. Like, out of a trap and in the world. So that's part of the reason why I want to get these out to Grandma as soon as possible. I don't want them to disappear after a couple days. I don't necessarily need to grill them up. I suppose I could, actually. Wait, no, she pays more when they're grilled, right? Let me look up the job. Let me just get this done. Close the fridge. Bring this outside because it smells like shit. And then let me check what the details of the job are. Grandma Fish MSC. Okay. Grandma, groceries, fish. Here it is. The fish request is the harder one of the two. It requires the player to bring either raw or grilled pike to Grandma. It's highly recommended to bring grilled pike, as raw pike will start to rot after it's been taken out of the fish trap. And bringing the entire fish trap to her house is not only cumbersome, but also means that it cannot be used to get more fish for a while. Grandma will also pay more money for grilled pike, which means that they need to be brought to her in order to get the maximum amount of money, which is 1,000 marks. Okay, Grandma will hand out 200 per grilled pike and 100 per raw. Only 5 grilled pikes need to be brought to get her to 1,000. Okay. The pikes can be mismatched, and the total amount of money she hands out will be the total value of the pikes. Okay, I want to look up pike then. Grilling. Grilling one pike takes about 4 minutes. Multiple pikes can be grilled on the same surface at the same time. Trying to grill a pike in flames instead of embers. Okay. Embers of a fireplace can also be used to grill pikes as well as the stove. Grilled pikes never despawn even when exiting the game. So there is a despawn mechanic. I thought maybe they were just glitching through the bottom of the fridge or something like that. Caught pikes should be grilled as soon as they're taken out of the water, as they will suffocate and become rotten after about 20 minutes of real time. You can refrigerate them to postpone this, however. After cooking them, they must still be refrigerated to not spoil. Pike can be brought to Grandma for 200 marks per fish with a maximum of 1,000. All right, we're grilling tonight, boys. We're getting the grill going tonight. I think it's back here right now. Yes, it is. I don't have any charcoal in it, so let me fix that right now. Yeah, and hello. Yes, my summer car is back. Indeed, we are back to Finland. The world's greatest driver has returned. My car is out of commission at the moment, and the standards for driving world-class drivers have lowered. Alas, I am the world's best driver, and I don't need to prove it. How you doing tonight, Yan? It's good to see you, man. Let me see here. I understand hunting for foods, but paper has almost no nutritional value. That's a good point, Captain Vimes. That's a good point. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Did these things go bad? Yeah, they did. All right, well, let's throw those in there real fast. Oops. And let me start the grill. And let me start fire in here. You bring this back inside. I'll just throw it right here for now. No big deal. Okay. Yeah, that works. The grill goes in the middle of the kitchen, HaLLoW. I know what you're trying to do, Chaos. I am aware of your intentions. I am unfazed. Maybe we'll try that someday. Okay. While I'm waiting on that, just gonna do a quick once over and try to figure out where everything is at the moment. I think we're pretty well set to just start building the Satsuma engine again. Is there anything that needs to go inside? Doesn't look like it. Mr. Borkles, why don't you come into the backyard with me? Let's go hang out. Also, that plume of smoke that was extending from the grill kind of freaked me the fuck out for a second there. There you go, Mr. Borkles. You can take shelter under the umbrella. Also, you do this. And take care of my thirst. He has proof. Just look at the Mafia race. I did a great job at the Mafia race. I beat it literally on the first try. The horse one. Specifically. Mosquitoes are making me think that there's one in my room. Don't worry, Coffee Rocket. We'll fix that. I'm going to go take a shower in a minute here. And I think I also should have some mosquito spray. I wonder if there was any food in here. I can't remember. We're going to find out. Is it going to open up? Shopping bag? Are you going to... Is there anything in there? I feel like the bag was supposed to open up, but it didn't for whatever the reason. I don't even know what I bought. Okay, we're going to leave it alone then. And maybe when I reload the game in a little bit, it might fix itself up. Grab a case of beer. You know you can't grill without beer, HaLLoW. All right, you got it, Psychotic. I might not drink IRL, but I will happily entertain an alcoholic beverage while I am grilling. Okay, we're going to go one at a time. And I am going to try to fit all 5 on here. But if I can't, I think I'm going to be okay. I think that the coals last for quite a while. Lies, damn lies, and HaLLoW's first tries. I'm not kidding. It was the first try for the horse race. The car one, I definitely had a problem. Primarily with the game. The frame rate was being weird. I was getting, like, lag. Neither do I. I put that part of my life behind me. Good for you, Psychotic. Good for you. We got more than a few people here in chat that celebrate sobriety. And I'm glad for you, man. Yeah, I can fit one more on here. I'm going to know immediately when I put the fish on whether or not it's actually getting grilled. Because it'll do a little sizzle thing. All right, here we go. Do I get the sizzle? Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. That is definitely not good coverage, but the game likes it, so I'm okay with it. All right, nice. Now, these guys are unfortunately going to have to go back into the fridge tonight. I guess I should throw this away. They're going to go back into the fridge tonight so they don't get spoiled. And I think on that note, I'm also going to take these other fishies and move them to the top up here. So I don't even want them touching. I don't want anything to go wrong. There we go. I'm talking about the 4-hour racing saga in the older Mafia game. Oh, I am a different man now. I don't even recognize that person anymore. By the way, Donut, I don't think I ever read your reply on where you were moving to. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Like what the move is. If it's a job move, a physical move. Oh, 2 miles away. Okay, I got you. I got you. Slightly more space, presumably more privacy. I got you. Okay, well, good for you. I'm glad, Donut. I'm really glad. I wish you well in the move, man. Privacy is everything. That's something I obviously take kind of seriously. And, yeah, I'm happy for you. Is it like do you get like a yard or a fence or anything like that? Is it like an apartment? What do you got? Oh, okay, come on now. Huh. Huzzah. I don't even want them to touch so nothing happens. Proceeds to log out without grilling them. I still don't know what the despawn mechanic is on the fish, but I'm starting to gather that I may or may not have never known that when you log out of the game, the fish despawn. I may possibly need to commit that one to memory. I think that might be something useful to know. Oh, and actually, this is probably a really good opportunity for me to go and just take a quick shower. I don't think it's going to take that long for the fish to be done, but it will probably take even less time for me to take a shower. It would make sense. That's what they said on the wiki, is that there's actually like a despawn mechanic, but they didn't specify specifically if they disappear when you exit out of the game. Maybe there's just a chance of it happening, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that just goes to show you that there's a lot to this game. All right, here we go. One at a time. I was thinking about eating one of these suckers for dinner. All right, into the fridge it goes, one by one. Try to be quick with it. The next ones should be coming up in a little bit here. And there go, oh fuck, there go my lights. I think that's the storm. I don't think that that's a uh-oh. No! Ah! No! Okay, we're fine. Okay. All right. Oh, I thought it was damned to the fucking back rooms. I've done that before. That is one ugly dog. Thank you, Captain Dongers. What's going on, Captain? How you doing? Welcome into the broadcast tonight. I live in the woods, so I have trees in between me and the next house. Nice. I have a significant amount of trees on my property. So even if I don't live in the woods, I got trees. Got a yard or a garden, but less direct neighbors as I have now. Good. I'm glad, Donut. Having good relationships with your neighbors is important, in my opinion. It's like I got this whole side thing that I believe that's why we have so many problems in the States nowadays, is people just fucking keep to themselves and like gated communities, and like, you know, they just don't, there's no neighborly love anymore. But that's not to discount the importance of privacy and the ability to, you know, to have your own space without feeling like you got fucking Wilson from Home Improvement constantly peeping over your fence, wondering what you're up to. All right, there we go. Don't badmouth Mr. Borkles. He's just a little special. It's okay. I think Captain Donger probably gets made fun of for their name by his seamen from time to time, so it's okay. Mr. Borkles is a beautiful dog. Have you met my neighbors? Fuck those guys. I kid, Captain Dongers. All right, can I put this out like this? Okay, I don't have enough. What are these neighbors y'all speak of? My neighbors are soy and corn fields. Yeah, that makes sense. HaLLoW. I think we've talked about your employment. I think we talked about it when we had our I think the last time we played My Summer Car, we talked about COVID and stuff like that. You said you worked outdoors a whole lot. I remember when we first moved to this trailer, I couldn't sleep because it was an unfamiliar place, so I looked out my window around 3 to 4 a.m. to see what I assumed was our neighbor slowly pulling out from behind the trees in his truck and sitting in the road for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, there's always these moments of like, what the fuck are my neighbors doing? Most of my neighbors are old, or at least they used to be. A lot of them have moved on, unfortunately. A lot of it happened during COVID, but yeah, my neighbors have always been very congenial. Actually, I think I'm the congenial one, and my neighbors just fucking put up with me. Brian!
No, God, please, no!
Brian coming in hot with the 2 subs in 1 for 44 months. Quadruple, double, single digits. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate you a lot, man. Welcome back in. And if I could get a couple blankies in my chat, that'd be great. Brian, how's your night going? HaLLoW, that's not where food goes. I don't know where the food goes. It goes in my tum-tum, but I'm not hungry right now. Also, Great Arc, hello, how you doing tonight? Welcome in. I owe you a hello. I'd love to have Wilson as a neighbor. That man was full of some useful knowledge. You're not wrong, Psychotic. You are not wrong. All right. I believe it is time for us to go Betty-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Hunger looks okay. Fatigue looks okay. Mr. Borkles, you keep stuff locked down, Mr. Guard Dog, and we'll get some good sleep in. Let me double check the time. It's yeah, coming up on 10. The sun is still out practically. All right, bedtime. The food on the floor, HaLLoW. Oh, that's my floor food. Don't worry about it. That's where that belongs. Just played a few games of bowling with a new ball. Nice, Brian. You're a I don't want to say professional bowler, but like you're a bowler that takes stuff seriously. I would imagine so if you have your own ball. Donut!
I forgot I have this feature too, Black 4 Heart, Black
46
4 Bomb.
months! My God, Donut! Thank you! Thank you, my friend. That is a long time to be putting up with my shit. I appreciate you a lot, man. Welcome back in for another month. And again, it's so good to see you tonight, dude. Very, very good to see you tonight. All right, we going to go to the bathroom. We're going to take a shot. Actually, did I hook up my phone? No, I did not. Sometimes I autopilot little shit like that, and I can't remember whether I did something or not. I just play in a couple leagues a year, fun weeknight stuff. Nice, Brian. What's your highest score that you've ever gotten before? We talked about this during GTA 4. I can't remember if you chimed in or not. I'm sure that my highest score is somewhere in like the 130s or 40s or something like that. It was when I was in high school. And I would go out with my friends to the local bowling alley. We got a couple of them, actually. One of them has an arcade, and the other one's a little bit more dive bar-y. Like, you know, they don't allow smoking in there anymore, but they used to. And so it was like one of those places, you know. 11 in a row and a 9-pin. $2.99! Oh! That's wild. That is, man, that, if anything, Brian, that would motivate me to stop whatever job I was doing and immediately make a push to become a professional bowler and chase the 300. My high score in bowling was 46. Oh, yeah. I thought I could see you're happy to... I thought I could see you're happy to see me, but I didn't want to call it out. Donut, thank you. Yeah, of course I'm happy to see you. Of course you can call it out. We assume he was scoping the place out because he stopped by when my mom and ex-neighbor and my uncle were bringing stuff in. She told me he was looking around, which made him seem like he was looking for something to steal. Yeah, that's kind of shady. That's shady. Also, just sometimes people get used to doing stuff when other people aren't watching, when they don't have neighbors, when others aren't around, you know? So maybe it was just a case of lack of social awareness from habitual exposure to, you know, not having a neighbor. Or maybe he's a thief. I don't know. HaLLoW, what happened to the car? Great Arc. That's a great question. The car is currently taken apart because my crankshaft went bad. And I needed to get a replacement for it, but I quickly realized, with chat's help, obviously, that I was unable to handle the crankshaft replacement by taking specific parts off. The entire engine had to come apart. So what I did was I took the whole engine apart, and then I spent a lot of time getting money together so I could buy aftermarket parts like the racing flywheel and the twin carburetors and some other stuff that I don't really know what it is. But I got all of the aftermarket parts, for the most part, that's in the catalog. At least the ones that are allowed for the inspection. And then all of these parts over here are parts from Fleetari's shop, which are all at brand new quality, or at least high quality. All of these replacements were things that were at like 40% and below. Basically something that I expected to break right away. So it's been a long project getting this together. But it's been worth it because, like I said, I don't want to tear the car apart and, you know, put the crankshaft in and then immediately have to turn around and tear it apart because the fucking carburetor went out or something like that. So that's sort of where we're at with the Satsuma. And I have a lot of things that I need to do in relation to the like rally components, like the roll cage and things like that. Wait, I gotta go this way. So at the moment, my main objectives are make money and rebuild the engine on the Satsuma. Once the Satsuma engine is done, I'll take it down to Fleetari and we'll have him do the roll cage. We'll have him do the tuning, basically anything and everything that needs to get done. So that is why I'm prioritizing things like wood deliveries, fish deliveries for grandma, etc., etc. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you, SkyJ. I appreciate that. And also, thank you for the hydration. I will get that in just a minute here. Let me close this up. And Mr. Barkles, we're going to go on a ride. Are you ready? Are you excited? Please don't eat the fish. This is not Minecraft. You don't need to eat the fish. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be clear. Yeah, for the most part. All right. Let's go see Grandma. We're going to drop off the fish. Make about $1,000. I hope. I don't think I have any prison tattoos that I need to worry about. If I do go back to prison, though, I am 100% going to get a prison tattoo. Because I think that would be funny. I also don't know if I've ever had one in the game before. I don't think I have. Hearing the derpy bark is amazing. Woof. Bark. Make sure you safety it first. Wait, are you talking about the stove? Because I like to live life on the wild side. Bubba was here on the left cheek. Listen, my nickname is Bubba. Been a while since I last caught a My Summer Car stream. Where did the dog come from? When did the car become blue? So, the car has always been blue in this save file. Oh, yeah, you left the stove on? That's fine. I'll just drive really fast. Not a problem. That's, what's the worst that could happen? I get a thumbnail. So what? So this save file has always had the blue Satsuma. And the reason for that is because the red Satsuma save file was beyond fucked. That car got thrashed by a train, and then my dumbass trying to lug it around, it blew a piston through the engine block. Like, there was a lot of bad stuff that happened in that save file. And I tried to save it. Like, I tried to recover the run in a believable way by modding an apartment into the game and moving all my stuff out there. But all I came to find was that I was simply delaying the inevitable. And if anything, I was making it harder on myself after my house burned down, because there's no garage. There's no easy working area for the Satsuma out there. And so there were a lot of things that I wasn't going to be able to get done. And I decided to make a new save file. So the blue Satsuma is a fresh save. I don't know how many streams in we are to the blue Satsuma, but if I had to guess, I think it's close to 15. Something like that. State Farm ain't ever going to believe this shit? Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck me. It's the rally race. Okay, I got to be careful. I don't know which side they're coming from, but this has definitely been a source of my problems in the past. So we're going to try our best to not get completely run over. And my nose is bugging the crap out of me, so give me just a second, chat. I'm going to pull over and blow my nose. It's been bothering me all day today. 1 second. Okay, that's better. I'm really quiet when I blow my nose, by the way. There we go. Hey! Thank you for the 302.
Down. I can't see.
I need to concentrate on driving. No more sounds. No more happiness, no more enjoyment. You pissed in the engine block. Yes, so that is actually where everything went downhill. HaLLoW. Somebody told me that I could piss in the radiator, and I was like, that's not real. You can't do that. I didn't have enough radiator coolant, and so I looked it up on the wiki, and sure enough, it was like, yeah, you can do it. And dumbass me did it without reading the rest of the paragraph. Apparently, you can't get that far on exclusively piss-filled radiators. And so I drove down the road, and my car overheated almost instantly. I think probably in about the area where I pulled over to blow my nose. And I tried recovering. I tried driving more, and nothing worked. I refused to turn around. I was just trying to get the vehicle to Fleetari. But sure as shit, I ruined the save file, all because I peed in the radiator. That's all it took. That's why you got to read everything before proceeding. You are not wrong, SkyJ. And I'm not even one of those guys IRL. I will read the whole manual. Sometimes I read it out of order, but I read the whole thing eventually. All right, there we go. Hi, Grandma. One by one. I'm not done yet, Grandma.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Oli se navettakin mikä palo, kun siellä lapset tuli, kun ne meni leikkimään, niin voi kauhea paikka, kun se palo nopii ja ne lehmät, kun ne huusi siellä. Kyllä se oli niin kamala. Kyllä minä siellä, että ne tuli, kun leikit pitää jättöä. Onko sinä miettinyt, mitä nää rupeat tekemään?
So this can last anywhere between 3 minutes and 12 minutes. Last my summer car stream, I caught you were finishing the hay bale job. Oh, yeah, that has been a while then, HaLLoW. The hay bale job was the previous save file. I haven't done it on this one yet.
Sitten voit nuokin vähän autella välillä.
The cattle were screaming about kids not having matches. Smart cows. Hey, it's Finland, man.
On nähty, kun niiltä mennään ne talot ja kaikki.
Funny story, I helped a friend install a carbon fiber hood one night at 2 a.m. He called me because the car wasn't starting, so I went out there. There was a baseball-sized hole in the hood. He had bought a turbo kit and tried driving it before getting it tuned. Oh, no. Through the carbon fiber, man. We talking about the cattle again?
Good.
Remember the guy that you killed at the farm where you bring... He walked into me. I didn't have a damn thing to do with that. And I don't know what you're talking about. I love how Mr. Borkles is even responding.
Kyllä.
Minä sanoin, että jää vaan tänne se etimorsia ehtellessä. Sitten voit nuokin vähän autella välillä.
Thank you, SkyJ. I am slouching. I am tired tonight, chat. I could literally fall asleep. I probably... Hey, we got the money! $1,000! Thank you, Grandma! I'm pretty sure that she gave me the truck as well. So I might try to get that back tonight. Let me see here. Do I have access to this thing? I think I do. I do! Okay. We're gonna tow this back. She is so graciously given me her car. I am not going to let it sit here and rot anymore. I also find it interesting that I can't transport her in this car. It has to be the Satsuma. If she wants to go to church. So hopefully she doesn't die. But at the very least, I think I got almost everything out of her that I can in terms of like, I mean, I can always get more money from the grocery runs or from the fish requests. We'll call it right there. But I don't think that there's anything particularly important about her in relation to the story. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. And break off. And we are ready to roll. Oh God, HaLLoW towing. You know, this is probably not the best idea given the fact that the rally race is going on today, but hey, I'm a content creator, so let's create some content. Here we go. Time to jeopardize my sanity. All right, now I know they're coming from the right. It'll be a head-on collision should we die. No, that's not what I want. Is there a way that I can roll down the wind? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna roll this shit down. Yeah, buddy. All right. I think there's a second one that's going to be coming out, too. Am I not supposed to tow stuff with this? Hang on. Or maybe the handbrake was, like, half on. Yep, that's it. It's like you guys were saying. It's like for cold starts on a hill, right? All right, let's try this again. Yeah, it's much better. Gecko, hello.
So I found out how to spend my $174 in nickels that I have. Vending machines. Yeah, just spent $10 in one vending machine for sodas. Lol.
Good for you, Gecko. Being resourceful. One of these days, Grandma is just no longer going to be around anymore. And when we wonder why, I want you to remember that rally car right there. Hey, can we? What? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all right, we got it. We got there eventually. Oh my God, this thing is a beast. I think I should be towing the van with the truck and not the other way around. Gecko, another 100 biddies.
Grandma got ran over by a rally car, coming home from church Christmas Eve.
She might, honestly. I wonder if she's going to be around in my winter car. I would be sad if they had a grave for her in my winter car. She needs to still be a thing. Yeah, I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. If something does go wrong, it's going to be the truck pulling me off to the side into the ditch. Like, I'm going to try to keep the momentum up to avoid that. I'm almost debating steering off to the left all the way onto the railroad tracks and then just following that to the intersection of my house. Because if I can do that, then I basically skip the entire rally race. There's also this huge section over here of like where the curves are at. And it's just basically a big ditch that falls down. We got to try to get the truck in a better position. Oh, dear God. All right, here we go. What was I thinking? Whoa, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's... Okay, all right, we're good. I was a little bit farther left than I wanted it. We got it. One more turn, and we're on my driveway. One more turn, and we're there. Downshift. I'm in first gear. You want reverse? Oh my God, we did it. I know I'm not quite there yet, but I'm close enough to where I don't think I need to... I don't need to worry about it anymore. Okay. All right, we did it. Don't grandmas fly south for the winter? Yeah, could you imagine going to her house and seeing a note on the door that says you went to Florida? Could you imagine? HaLLoW just drive through the swamp? To be fair, the swamp that I would have driven through is not the problematic one. It's not the one that I have a literal emotional response when I see it. Like, I have a history with one particular curve on that road that extends past Grandma's house. Yeah, the truck will be your problem, not the rally. That's going to be that. No, the truck 100% was going to be my problem. I don't worry about the rally racing drivers. I have literally never died to them once. I have never had a single problem with them ever. If anything, they kind of try to take me out because they know how fierce of a competitor I am and how good of a driver I am. They are trying to stifle the competition. But fear not, we will remain alive, vigilant, and ready, prepared for the rally.
No, God!
Stray!
No,
Hello,
God,
Stray!
please, no,
What's going on,
no,
man?
no.
Welcome into the broadcast. Thank you so much for the 2 subs and 1 for 45 months. I appreciate you. Can I get a couple blankies in my chat, please? And a thank you. No, HaLLoW, they flew to Greece because you're in Finland. Oh, what's that island I'm thinking of? Is it Cyprus? Is that what it is? What's that island that I'm thinking of? It's like a big vacation spot. You might actually be right, Gecko. You might be right. They want you to share the road. The road is 1 car wide. I share the road by putting them under the road, okay? And we all know I've done it before. Everybody here has seen it. HaLLoW caused the wreck with the racers? I might have. Allegedly. Possibly. Near Italy, Cyprus. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm talking about. This is a walking path? Yeah, it really is. This is technically my driveway, but it's wide enough to be a hiking trail. HaLLoW killed his cousin. No, I didn't. I didn't even get my day in court. The cops just showed up and hauled me off. Didn't even get a chance to explain myself. That guy was an asshole. Not saying he had it coming. I'm just saying there's not an asshole out there anymore. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, boy. No wonder Grandma screams at you killing your cousin. She's the one that coined the term "he's an asshole." She invented it a long time before I was ever even alive. Yes, you did, HaLLoW. No, I didn't. I have no idea what you're speaking of. How dare you? How dare you? You libel me. You spread these false claims. HaLLoW even took the ATM. No, that I actually didn't do. I took the gambling machine. You got to get your story straight. All right? All right, we're almost back. Nearly there. While we're here, actually, I don't want to walk back down here because I'm lazy. I want to see if there's a bill I have to pay. I have the money for it. There is. All right, we'll pay you. And phone company, pay you. Make sure I get those phone calls today. And we are good. With a little bit of luck, that phone is ringing when I get home and I'm able to go deliver the wood. I hope it is. He's the FBI's most wanted now? No, I'm not. I'm the FBI's most admired. Most adored. It put little uwu markers on my ghost. Little ara markers. All right, we're going to go over here. And I'll detach the truck here, and then I think I'm going to pull the van in. Hiya. Okay, you stay there. Preferably forever. We'll do the handbrake. And now I'll get the van where it belongs. HaLLoW said uwu, drink. It's the worst drinking game ever. You guys will have taken 1 drink in your life. I'll put the car in the river. I will not. I refuse. I've already put it on the train tracks once before. That did not work out very well for me. I don't have that save file anymore. We overwrote it. I'm in a new save file now. All right. Fuel. Not looking too bad, but definitely something I'll probably have to address the next time that I go out to town. Which also reminds me, I believe I have a jerry can in here that needs filling. Let me grab this guy and bring her over here. And let me get Mr. Barkles. Oh, Mr. Barkles. All right, where are we going to put Mr. Borkles for today? Let's put Mr. Borkles up on the roof. You want uppies? You want uppies, Mr. Borkles? Huh.
Cold water.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. He's still following me.
Woof.
You stay.
Woof. Bark.
Hang on. Do this. There we go. Almost done. All right. Mr. Borkles. Why you gotta be so complicated, Mr. Borkles? Majestic Mr. Barkles. I am literally Rafiki in The Lion King. Eat is time. Your dog is liquid. My dog is from The Sixth Sense. All right, I'm thirsty, chat. Thank you, great art. Cheers.
Woof. Woof. Bark.
The guy in the game knocked HaLLoW out and then took his watch back. I forgot about that. Why'd you have to remind me? Did I ever get that back, by the way? That's not what I want. That's not what... I'm sorry, Mr. Borkles! What is it again? You? Yeah, I got my watch back. I got my watch back. Go get the watch back then. Luckily, I have it. It is the dance party tonight. But I don't think I need to do anything out there. I think I'm pretty much all done with that. The one thing that I do need to do, though, is I need to go play the Pigman. I got to go get that other car. I want a full collection of cars. I don't know why I closed the door. Were you also trying to steal someone's girl? Yeah, Captain Vimes, that's the end game thing. But in order to do that, I think I need to have a rally trophy to impress her before she actually, like, does anything with me in terms of marriage. Or cootie sharing. I actually don't know if I need to do the rally race for her. I think I do. That's kind of the whole point of the game, and it would feel stupid to not at least get a trophy out of the rally. But yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that it is time for me to start working on the Satsuma while we wait for job calls to come through. Don't you judge me, dog. She's mine. Hands off. Hi, Maya. Hi, sweetie. Hello. Hi, baby girl. How are you doing, Maya? Chat, say hi to Maya. Hi, Maya. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Lycan, 100
My
biddies.
ex said I need to start embracing my mistakes. I agreed, so I hugged her.
God damn it, Lycan. Let me see if I can get a photo of her. Hi, little Maya. What are you gonna... Go get your toy. Where's your toy? Go get it. Yeah, she's like running and playing and stuff. How is she? And it's about the same. I'm gonna call the vet tomorrow. See if I can get a good photo of her. She's gonna bring me your toy, I bet. Bring it over. Where is she? He's a good girl. Who's a good little Maya? Are your toy? Maya. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Sit. Good job. Good girl. Ready? Are you ready? Oh, that's a good one. There you go, Maya. Good girl. Good girl. All right, let me see here. Doc, I'm gonna send it to you. Let's see here. I also put a photo in pet pics. Aww. It's a fucking buffalo, isn't it? It is a buffalo, goddammit! He sent it to me. Such a beautiful
So people
dog.
say that the best way to let go of my anger towards people is to write letters and burn them. I feel so much better now, but what hell am I supposed to do with all
With
these
the
letters?
Letters, yeah. That's one of my favorites. Thank you, Gecko. I love that one. All right. Give me a second, chat. Let me pull it up. Hang on. Uno momento. God damn it, Doc. Stop mooning me, son of a... Like... God, she's such a pretty dog. She's so nice. There's little Maya. There she is. Aww. There's little Maya. I don't even know if I can show that GIF on screen. I think I can, like, there's a little shading in there that makes me think I can see something I'm not supposed to. Yeah, she's adorable. Honestly, like, it's this attitude and disposition that really makes me think that, like, she's just being a picky eater. Her nose is wet. Like, she oh my god! Hang on, I'm coming. I'm on my way. I swear to God, if it's Simo. Oh, nice. This sucks shit. What a pretty girl. She's adorable. Precious princess. Eat your dinner. I know, right? All right, that one's in town, it looks like. I think, yeah, that's the back house, kind of near where the apartment complex is, something like that. But yeah, she, you know, it's her attitude. It's her overall, like, just disposition in life. She's still very cheery. She's lower energy. Her gut doesn't feel firm or anything like that. She's not walking with an arched back. She's not getting any more water than she normally does. I don't know. I genuinely feel that I'm about to go spend $300 on a blood test so that the vet can just be like, yeah, she's being a picky eater. But at the same time, like, that's not something that you want to sweep under the rug. I feel like, I feel like I've been doing that for long enough now, and I would have wanted to see some improvement, and I just haven't. She's continued to be a very picky eater. So I want to ask the vet now, like, okay, so she's not going to eat kibble. Like, let's just operate on that understanding that she's done with kibble for whatever the reason, and she is playing a game of chicken that I am losing, you know? Because if I continue to hold out for her to eat kibble, she goes 3 or 4 meals without eating, and that's not okay. And then it gets to the point where she'll get an upset stomach, and I actually have to give her
towards the vet bill.
Thanks, Gecko. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But for real, it's like, what, you know, do I hold strong and make her get sick to her stomach with bile without, you know, having any food in her stomach like that? What if she starts getting weak and doesn't want to play? Like, I can't push her to that limit. So, there's got to be a happy medium somewhere in there that will allow me to, you know, find a way to get her the food that she needs. And I've honestly, like I've said before, I've thought about swapping her food up, but she's just been on Kirkland for so long now. And there's also a case to be made for the fact that I can't wean her off the food, because it's going to be a cold turkey swap, you know? It's going to be an immediate big bowl of new food. So, but what mod is this? Are you talking about the truck? I have more than a few mods installed, but I'm assuming based on the timing of your message, you're asking about this right here, right? Which actually, that is a really nice screenshot, so I'm going to take that screenshot. Pulsified, hello, how are you doing? Welcome in, it's good to see you. Happy Monday. Gecko being that old dude with the fishing rod from the insurance commercial. That GIF Doc sends me at least once a week. I am Doc. Ah, you got it, Doc. Well done. Well done. Well done. I got my super secret merch item today. Pulsify, do you like it? Do you like it? It's the one that I'm most proud of. Out of all the years that I've been doing this, that's the one that I like the most. I don't know how I'm going to outdo myself next year. It's going to have to be a good one, though. IMO, better to spend the money and no. Exactly, Gremlin. And that's precisely why I'm going to do it. It's like I've operated off of my knowledge of Maya, my extensive knowledge of that dog. And now it's to the point where it's like, all right, maybe she's just having a particularly stubborn bout of picky eating. You know what I mean? Like maybe this is just how it is right now. And she literally is healthy. But I don't know that. Not until I get the blood test. And I will also submit that she was perfectly healthy until I took her in for a checkup. And she got a sterile urine draw. So they went like right to the bladder. So that's one thing. A blood draw as well. And that came back perfect. She's an incredibly healthy dog based on that blood panel. And a full exam. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the last time that she was there, she got a clean bill of health. However, she got her vaccines while she was there. And I am a supporter of vaccines, but I also know that 1 in 100,000 every now and again, you get like some adverse reaction. It's probably even less for dogs, I would imagine, because it's not something that you hear about, you know, too terribly often. And after we got that appointment, she started reverse sneezing a lot, like a significant amount. And they were far more intense than they've ever been before. But she stopped doing them. And she would always do them when she was in a very particular position, when she was lying down on her bed and we were getting ready to go to sleep and we all got up and I would walk over to pet her and she would lift her head up from the bed, like in a still sleeping stupor, if you will. So I attributed it to, you know, just the posture that she was in. But obviously that can be a sign of something else that's going on. But she doesn't have a fever. You know, she doesn't have a dry nose. She still wants to play. Obviously, you guys saw the photo of her and everything. So, yeah. The truck, yes. But this is... Which one is this one? Somewhere down here, maybe? HS, trailer hitch. Here it is. It's the Tangerine FZ120 pickup. Your grandmother has a car she never uses. Maybe she'll give it to you if you help her out. So you just got to get her like fish and groceries a couple times and then you're good to go. And she'll give you the truck. I think she gave it to me after one try. And this is where I would put my secret merch item if I had one. I do still need to get them to the ones. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think so. There was one weird thing on the picture, but yeah, it's great. Hey, Pulsified, if you want a replacement, I can help you out with that if you would like. It's something that is offered on any piece of merchandise, whether it's a gift, giveaway, or an outlet, like something that you purchased all on your own. If there's a defect, like if there's a part of the decal that is peeling, or if there's like a stain or something where it's smudged, we can absolutely get you a replacement. I would have to walk you through how to do it. It would involve just sending an email, and I would monitor the situation on my end. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. No, it's barely noticeable. I just wanted to point it out. I can send a picture of it to you. Also, I don't want to pay another $16 import fee. Chat, okay. I have not... Okay. It was brought to my attention that somebody had to pay an import fee during my 7-year anniversary. Somebody won a glass from my 7-year anniversary. They're in Canada, and I had never heard of that before. So they told me about it, and that's when I realized that it might not be the first time that that's happened. And then I asked about it in chat the other day, and Colin said that they had to pay $5 on a pair of pants. You've never heard of Canada before? No, apparently it's America's hat. I didn't know that. Timo, shut up. I don't want to talk to you, Timo. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I apologize on behalf of all the sane fucking Americans that are here. So now I need to know from you guys, how many of you out there have won a giveaway and had to pay an import fee? It's obviously something that only started recently happening. Again, I'm sorry. All right, we're not all crazy. But how many of you out there have had to deal with it? So far, I haven't. So I would imagine, as it stands, because of what Pulsified just said, being a Canadian, it's only happening to Canada. How dare you, sir? We are far and wide, sir. I'm sorry, Canada. I was just making a joke. Craziest part is I also want a sticker that came in a few days before and I didn't have anything on it. Yeah, so this other individual that's in Canada, it was a rocks glass that they got. It wasn't like a pint glass. It wasn't, anything else. So genuinely, is there anybody out there that has won a giveaway from me and had to pay an import fee? Because I did not know that it was going to be as widespread as it is. I understood all of this bullshit was going to be mainly reflected in my profit margins. To keep merch priced low, the cost of an item goes up, and therefore I adjust my prices. I have seen that happen across the board. I have also seen many items get pulled from the store because they originate from overseas and they don't want to sell them anymore. Nope, nothing. I know you're in America, Subaru, so that obviously doesn't surprise me. This is stuff primarily from people that are in Canada, but I also will say that Colin is stateside and they had to pay for the pajama pants. 100 biddies from Gecko.
Some countries with notable import fees include Canada, Mexico, Japan, China, and various European Union members.
Yeah, and that has never happened before the previous, 4 months or something like that. It is, about 4 months, something like that. I think it was in April when all that shit really started to pick up. So it's something that's new, but as far as I know, most of everything that I offer on the store, with the very rare exception of 1 or 2 items, are shipped from the United States. So there shouldn't be import fees, but those pajama pants, those do come from China. They ship from, they're made in China. And it would be nice to have them made domestically. It would also be nice to have a male equivalent, male sizing. I also have access to pajama tops, but I don't sell them because those are genuinely women's. They have space for, and the buttons are on the wrong side. For all you guys out there that don't know this, women's apparel that are tops, the buttons are on the opposite side. I will never forget one time when I was it was when I was in college. I was dating a girl and I can't remember what it was for, but I tried one of her jackets on or something like that because I was like, that looks really cool. And the buttons were on the wrong side. I was like, oh, you bought a defective piece of clothing. Me being the dumbass that I am, assumed that she couldn't, And of course, she informs me that all women's clothes are like that. And she had a good laugh in my face after that. So I got what was coming to me. Sorry, everyone. I was going to do a giveaway, but I don't want to and have someone win that has to pay more. Yeah, and that's exactly it. It pisses me off because now I have came to the understanding that this is a wider spread issue than what I was expecting. And I have zero control over it. I have no way to pay that import fee. I have no way to really understand where those items are originating from. And it's all confirmed by my fourth wall rep. I reached out to them and I was like, hey, what's going on? Can you give me some clarity as to which items will be, charged here or there? Because some items get it, some items don't. I don't know. Defective clothing. They forgot to sew the pockets on there too. Yeah, that is one downside of the pajama pants. They don't have pockets on them. I have had many pairs in the past that didn't have pajama pants, but they had the front door on them. So I know that they were men's pants. But even the unisex ones typically have the pockets on them, so it's really weird. Doesn't South Park have a song for this? At this point, I think we need to change the lyrics, Hal. I would be on board with changing the lyrics. Thank you, politicians, for screwing with everyday people for no good reason. I know, it's fucking depressing. Like, I knew, and I warned, like, I have people that, like, I disagree with. I'm like, this is going to affect me. I know it's going to affect me. And I thought that the affecting part was going to stop at the prices of the cost of producing merchandise and at the price that I have to price my merchandise at because of imports, because of, you know, all that jazz. But no, now there's an additional fee on occasion for individuals that live elsewhere. So the craziest part is I also want a sticker that came in a few days later. Yeah, so I think I read that one, Pulsified. I might have gone off on a tangent. But I know for a fact that this person has won other, the original person that won the Rocks Glass has won other giveaways, and they never had to pay an import fee until they got the Rocks Glass. Until they got the Rocks Glass. So I got an email to prepay the import fee for the cup. Dude, oh my God, man. Like, and that's just it's a headache. It's stupid. And it misrepresents what I want to do with my merchandise, right? I make my capital elsewhere. I allocate certain parts of my capital to give away merchandise and to make it this nice, fun thing that people get to feel. It's like I don't fucking know. It's like a junior deputy badge or something like that. It's just a nice gesture, right? It's something that I like to do because you guys are so generous to me. I have to reciprocate it in some way. And unfortunately, it just, like, some fucker got in the way of it. So, and it just blows my mind again that I have things that are domestically made, domestically manufactured, domestically printed, and I still run into these problems. So the merch is made sometimes in Canada. My mouse pads I didn't have to pay because they were close by. I will see if I get the custom sticker if it's printed in the USA. Gotcha, Chaos. Okay. Stupid fucking trade war bullshit just pisses me off. Like, it's okay. I don't need to dwell on it. I just more wanted to know if anybody else out there had a problem with it, with having to pay import fees. It looks like it is less. Wait, Subaru, let me ask you this. Did you buy any of the pajama pants, Subaru? Or I know you have like mugs and blankets and coasters and magnets, like a lot of that, like that's where your collection is. Did you not yet? Okay. All right. If you do end up getting them, see if you have to pay an import fee. Yeah, that's the saddest part is I know you had no say in the matter. And the other part of it, Pulsified, is that I would gladly not offer those products or just outright say this product will have an import fee if you live in Canada. Or on the other side, be able to pay it. Like, if I want to do something nice, I don't want you guys to have to deal with it. Long story short, I apologize to anybody that has to pay that shit. Anytime I do a giveaway from here on out, now that I've heard from Pulsified, I will very well make sure to indicate that there is a chance that you will have an import fee, which unfortunately completely devolves the idea of doing a giveaway. Like, it's that you're not supposed to pay money for something nice. Thank you, Manly. I saw it before you did it, so hi. Get wrecked. Thank you for the 601. This is why we can't have nice things. If I could just figure out. Now I know that the Rocks Glass and the pajama pants and the secret merch item are subjected to... Manly, thanks for the bits. They're subjected to import fees in certain areas. But I will have to make that claim for just about anything, you know? Sunset, hello.
Hi. Just stopping by. Flew over to the East Coast and move-in day is tomorrow.
Whoa.
Also, I got tickets to Ripe in November.
I saw! It was right before I went live. Yo, I hope you have a good time. And I'm also not going to lie, Sunset. Alan Stone is a hell of an opener. I saw Alan Stone several years ago. He was pretty big in my area before. Hey! All right. Hey.
I'm sorry for those having import fee.
Friends?
Screw politics.
Fuck the trade war. Like, fuck breaking alliances over stupid petty bullshit. I apologize to anybody that has had to deal with the import fees. If you don't want to enter the giveaway, I completely understand. I don't know where this will be affected if there is an import fee, but if you are interested, God, that is such a barf of a spiel to do before the giveaways now. It's just a fucking buzzkill. If you want to enter the giveaway, then exclamation point enter is how you do it. The fourth wall bot will do the drawing in a minute here. Those are 3 mugs that you have access to. Good luck. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Yeah, don't enter. Doc is just trying to increase his chances. Doc just wants the giveaway mug for himself. All right. I was trying to stall to see if we got a phone call or something. We did not. That's how it goes sometimes. Let me open up the wiki. My summer car, Satsuma engine build. And we are going to build the engine, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is.
Woof.
I just realized you didn't re-roll mine.
Dark.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think I did. I was too focused on the game that night. Ronmo, hello. How you doing? I'm tired of living in the 1890s. Tariffs, tuberculosis, raw milk. I know it's a bunch of bullshit. I guess at some point it's like the stock market. You just progress so much that sometimes you got to regress a little bit. Just so other people can catch up and be reminded of why some shit's really dumb, you know? Do I need another? You might, maybe, possibly. Hello, Jonathan. How you doing tonight? Good luck in the giveaway, friends. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. And thanks for tolerating my rants, chat. This is clearly something that I'm not ranting out of, you know, left field about it. This is something that affects my business. And I don't even make, like, all of that money that I made on the merch, it went to the stickers. It was like $650 worth of stickers that I gave out. So people, this isn't a part, this is part of my business, and it's designed to be free. I have factored in the budget to make it. That is how successful what I do here on the internet is. It literally allows me to do this for free for you guys. And I just can't do it because of what's going on. So I don't know. HaLLoW, you're thirsty and hungry. That's subjective. I'll go take care of it. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Welcome in. Steffi, Dark Cat, and Coffee Rocket. Enjoy, my friends. You re-roll? Okay, all right. All right. I'll tell you what.
Water.
I'll tell you what. I will re-roll in a moment here. Let me just take care of my meters really fast. Okay. All right, here we go. I think I might be able to do that on my other computer, actually. You see here. Let me see. By the way, Coffee Rocket, Dark Cat, again, congratulations. Go get your butts on over to the merch store. That is hallow-shop.fourthwall.com/redeem. Go get your prizes. Steffi is requesting that I re-roll this one. So I'm going to do that right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 1 mug, courtesy of Gecko.
Screw
We
it.
will find
I'm sorry for
out
those
who
having
this
import
winner
fee.
is.
Screw politics.
All right, get your entries in, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. Mr. Barkles, I think it's time to go and set. Mr. Barkles! Okay, all right. He was kind of hard to get a handle on. There we go. There we go, there we go. Have fun with Jerry Seinfeld. We've got the bee in here. And now I am going to go to the bathroom and begin work on the engine. Actually, I might want to batten down the hatches. Make sure all the doors are closed and stuff like that. 100 biddies from Fire Ferret.
HaLLoW's taking care of his meters. Don't you use Imperial though? Black
I
for
do.
Pega.
Freedom! It's in our Constitution. It's in the Constitution, bro. Thanks for the 100 biddies, Fire Ferret. I appreciate you. All right, let me just make sure the lights are off and whatnot. I could probably also take a shower. And I don't have a lot of time to work on this before I probably want to go to bed and sleep through the storm. Definitely don't want to get caught out in a lightning storm. All right. Wait, that's on? Okay, that's off. There we go. And this guy can go off. I wish I had a light right here.
Okay,
That'd be
everyone
nice.
in HaLLoW,
Feel like I
got
do.
to hit the road. I have
Gecko!
974 miles to do in 2 days.
Holy
but
hell.
not sure what after they. Community night next Friday? If so, I'll be there. See.
I forgot about that. Wait, what is this? What? Is that dead? What is this? Uh-oh. Is that my fridge? Hold on. No, I can hear my fridge running. What is this one right here? Gecko, thank you for the 100 biddies. Community night is indeed next Friday. Would love to have you there. Fall Guys and Wreckfest as per usual. Enjoy your evening, my friend. Enjoy your drive. Be safe. And thank you again for the giveaway. Hal, you're the winner. Enjoy. Get your bread on over to the merch store. That is hallow-shop.fourthwall.com/redeem. Go get your prize. Horizon. Hello. I just got Subnautica. I'm about to play Horizon. That is one of my favorite games.
Is running.
Don't you
Go touch
fucking...
it.
Fuck you. Thank you for the hype train. Manly, thank you for the 304. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Noah, welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. Horizon Subnautica is my favorite survival game of all time. It is incredible, and I beat both the first game and the second game without dying. And I am still so shocked that I beat the second game without dying because I used the little, like, you'll get this little handheld, like, swimmy thing that basically is just like a glorified propeller that just pushes you around in the water. You can see divers with them and like Navy SEALs and shit sometimes. 100 biddies from Fire Ferret.
Wreckfest isn't being canceled this time?
No,
Black
it's not.
4 hype, black 4 blankies,
It is
black
not.
4 blankies, black 4 blankies, cheer
It's for the 100 biddies,
100.
Fire Ferret. I appreciate it. So you get this little zippy doodah thing that you can roll around with, and it just like propels you a little bit faster. It's got like a flashlight and a map on it. It's basically the entry level roll around the ocean item. And in the second game, I literally took that down to like 800 meters of depth when apparently I needed the other item. I needed the other leveled up submersible to do that, and I never found it. And the fact that I survived the entire time and did not die at all still fucking blows my mind. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I did. Coffee Rocket, thank you for the gifted sub. Mixed Realities FM, welcome into the HaLLoW following. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. Coffee Rocket, thank you. I appreciate it. Does anybody know what Kiwas is? What does this do? I am curious. I am curious. Oh, do I need to put it in here? Ah. Here we go. Yeah, I genuinely wonder what that is. I remember that. I don't gamble because of that now. It was so unfair. Wait, what? Wait, did you gamble that I was going to die during Subnautica? Is that what it was, Gremlin? What happened? Because honestly, I had the utmost faith in me. Oh, the sauna, Hal. Yeah, you're right. During the second game? So you were betting on me to die during the second game, Gremlin? I wouldn't say that's unfair. I would say that I'm a god gamer. That's what I would say. I'm a good fucking gamer. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think it was a sauna. Because I never come back here anyway. I mean, I'm surprised, though, because this whole place is supposed to be hooked up to the same lights. So, I don't know. Yeah, and you didn't when you absolutely should have. I'm still so shocked that I pulled that victory off. And I will tell you what, Gremlin. I've mentioned this before on stream. I'll say it again. The longer that I went without dying, the more anxious I got that I was about to die and ruin the streak. It was kind of similar to the Mafia Old Country run. Where the longer I went without dying, the more I thought I was about to die. So... okay, let me see here. I have everything that I need for the engine. I'm trying to find the spot in the wiki. Who did it? Hal, enjoy your mug. Enjoy your mug. Good gamer is a bit of a stretch. Take burning down your house in My Summer Car, for example. Okay. My good gamer abilities are frequently at odds with my content creation abilities. They battle within me like two wolves, and I never know which one to feed. And then in Mafia, you died a lot in one night. Oh, yeah, 100%. The moment that first death happened, I was like, fuck it. I don't care anymore. I'm just going to run in and die now. To be fair, one of those deaths was immediately on spawn. I was just in a bad spot and I couldn't find cover, but that doesn't excuse the other 4, so. Hey, that happens to everyone, I swear, right? Right? What's up, Lee J? Hello, hello. What the hell? The garage just went out. I gotta go get myself some more fuses. There we go. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. You ain't foot. No, that's how I die. I ain't doing that shit. Nope. Nope. I don't think so. All right. So we're going to start at the top of the list with which most of these things are done, but I'm just going to work my way down until I get to the spot where I'm not at. The subframe is done. The steering rack is done. The steering columns are done. The wishbones are done. The spindles are done. The steering rods are done. The disc brakes are done. The half shafts are done. The struts are done. The tail arms are done. The coil springs are done. The shock absorbers are done. The drum brakes are done, and the wheels are done. And some of those things are also upgraded. The engine block. Here we go. All right. We're starting with the block itself. That's the gearbox. Here it is. Okay, and I'm gonna, oh my God. And I have the light at the ready, just, okay. That's the opposite of what here we go. Beautiful. All right, in case I need the light if the lights go out, I can do my thing. Okay. Crankshaft on the underside of the block. Here we go. We are off to the races. I should probably also remove this hose if I'm being honest. That might help me out a little bit here. I think it's this guy that I need, right? Yes. And that one's done. And there's actually not anything on that other one, so we're gonna do it ain't coming off. I'll try something real quick. No, it's not there. Where's the other radiator hose? Wait. Huh? Where? Wait, what? Hang on, wait. Oh, do I have them installed already? Ah, yes, okay. Something tells me that the radiator hose install and that hose is detecting that like some other hose is hooked up to it. Yes, it's this one right here, I bet. Maybe not, actually. Hang on. I take this off now. I got the little... Okay, that one's done. There we go. That one's done. Got it. And now my theory is that the other hoses are disconnected. I am so smart.
Wow.
I am the smartest. Yeah, it must detect the hoses individually regardless of wherever they're placed. Remember lefty loosey, righty tighty? Okay, listen, I have my moments, but most of the moments are staged to make me look dumb. I'm not actually dumb. It's all an act. It feels so weird hearing HaLLoW name car parts like he knows what he's talking about. I definitely don't fucking know what I'm talking about. I kind of know what I'm talking about in terms of my summer car. But when it pertains to a real car, no, I don't know shit. I don't know anything. Okay, let me see here. Crankshaft on the underside of the block with no necessary bolts. Crankshaft, underside of the block. Boom! 1% of the way done, ladies and gentlemen. The main bearings, 3 of them go on the crankshaft. That is this guy. Gotta have it like upside down like this. Okay, chat. A lot of you car aficionados out there are gonna help me level up. I'm trying to become smarter so I can take over the world one step at a time. What do these do? These are just basically like the bearings that hold the crankshaft in place that it rotates on, right? HaLLoW most likely does not know how to put in a window washer. What do you mean how to put in a window washer? You go to the phone book and you call them up. You let them do their thing. You don't get in their way when they're doing their thing. 100% yes? Okay, all right, good. These are 2x9s on each of them. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do them one at a time. Yep. And then the other main bearing. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, fluid in a car? Well, it ain't pee, I'll tell you that much. Unless you want to restart your save file. Make sure you check your Knudsen valve. I've dealt with bullshitters for a long time, Lee J. And I can tell you're not one of them. What is that? Where do I find that? I'm triple checking every single bolt. We're going to do a good job, chat.
What do you call a zombie raffle?
What?
A dead giveaway.
Hi, okay, how you doing? Hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? How you living? Thanks for the bits, man. How was your day? You had a long day today. Seems like. It was an eventful day, I would imagine. All right, here we go. Piston number 1. Well, I've had a long week. I believe it. I believe it, dude. I was glued to the TV today. What the fuck? Where? Ah! Ah! Pistons go from the crankshaft to the top of the block. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Maybe it's got to be a little bit more proper. Here we go. Oh! Okay, it's fine. Not work related. Oh, I got you. Oh, that's right. You're still doing your adventures. I forgot about that. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Bam. Okay, these have 2 number 7s. I believe I can see them right there. We're on a 7. And we're doing 2 each. Double checking them. Nice. I'm glad that I pushed myself to do another save file of this game. I know I'm still not anywhere near as educated as some of you guys out there. But this has furthered my knowledge of vehicles and how they work. So there is absolutely an educational content aspect to this game beyond just the wacky slapstick, piss in your driveway nature of all the other stuff that happens. As ridiculously detailed as this game is, it's amazing. It doesn't make him take out all the bolts and make sure he puts them down where he can find them, and definitely not mix them up on a loose half. I would have a feeling that if they ever did that, it'd probably be in the sequel. Subaru getting cast into the pit. Doc, Steffi, Lycan, one of the mods, someone out there who wants to 300 kick fucking just Sparta Subaru down into the pit. Who wants to do it? Go for it. All yours. I do the sacrifice to the mods all the time. Patrick using the totem of immortality. Well, mods, it would appear that Subaru hath been saved. And Riley is the one that gets cast down into the pit. No, Steffi, that's the wrong one. That's... Yeah, we did it. I went up to the chat to try to do it quickly, but I couldn't. Welcome back, Subaru. We 300 kicked you, and then we grabbed you. Like, just grabbed you mid-fall. Let's get Subaru some new pants, please. Preferably pajama pants, the America kind. Riley, we'll see you when you're back from the pit. Well played, Patrick. Well played. Well played. By the way, 208. I never got your hydration. I'll get that right now. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. I got the lasso. Yep, Lycan got it. HaLLoW, not to be random, I talked my wife into letting me go on a 7-day survival thing where I go off into the woods for 7 days and only eat what I can hunt, fish, and forage and make a shelter. Please bring a satellite phone. Like, just in case he's, you know. What's funny, if it wasn't for the cooldown, I would get Subaru again. I know, Reed. I know. Maybe you'll have time to do it before the stream is over. Okay. So we got the pistons in. Now the head gasket goes on the top of the block, which is one of the parts that I bought brand new. I always find it funny that the head gasket is a piece of metal. You would think that you wouldn't have a piece of metal. Wait, hang on. Is it like a soft piece of metal that deforms when you squish it? Like, is it meant to have a little bit of, like, pliable quality to it? Something like that? I gotta bully someone someday. Riley, is that what she said? Good for her. Good for her. Yeah, I always found it interesting how gaskets in some cases are metal. It's pretty hard. You gotta hold the ponies in. It's a bimetallic soft metal. So it's still hard, but as far as metals go, it's on the softer side. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Because when I hear gasket, I think O-ring. I think, you know, I think gasket. I think something that's, you know, gonna keep like liquids in and shit. But like you said, it's gotta hold the ponies in. So if it's holding back all of the horsepower, then it's definitely not gonna cut it if it's rubber. That shit'll blow out almost immediately. Okay, head gasket is down. The cylinder head now is this guy. And it goes on the top of the head gasket. Wait, what? Okay, that works. And there's 10 number 7s for this, and I believe I am already rocking the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. Do we have enough deputy head gaskets? No, we don't do ranks here. We're not one of those communities. Everybody's equal. It compresses between the cylinder head and the block. The pressure of the head bolt squeezes them together, and the gasket maintains oil, coolant, and actual cylinder compression. Interesting. Okay. I find it peculiar that they wouldn't just want to squeeze together the top and the bottom, but I guess if it's a softer metal, then it would have the properties needed for like a pressure-tight seal. You know what I mean? If it was rubber, you'd inadvertently weld the head to the block because of the heat. That's also a good point. It's why most people have coolant in their oil or vice versa when it blows. Oh, okay. Because the oil is going to be on the inside and the coolant is going to be on the outside, right? Surfaces are never perfect, so the gasket takes it up. Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So then they don't have, so it's basically like a like the what's it? Fuck, what's it called? The cooling compound or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. That you put on the top of the CPU before you put the heat sink on it. Yeah, compression pretty much lost when the gasket is gone. Gotcha. Coolant and oil passages are internal to the block and the cylinder head. Thermal paste. Thank you, Pulsified. God, I couldn't fucking think of that word. I use liquid metal. I do a D-lid and a lap. And I use liquid metal on mine. So it's been a while since I've said the words thermal paste. Okay, all of those are done on the cylinder head. Now the headers go on the side of the cylinder head. The headers are right here. No, that's the rocker shaft. What's the headers again? Thought they looked like that rocker shaft thing. Header. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. On the side of the cylinder head. There we go. On the back side of it. Everybody is equal. Some people are more equal than others. George Orwell. Okay, 5x8. Got the 8s, and we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th one right there. Yep. Let's do this guy. And this guy. Do this guy. And this guy. And obviously this one. Double check. Good. 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 And good. Okay. Now the block gets attached to the motor hoist. Oh my god, what was that? I think I put this guy outside, right? Yep, I did. Don't need the hood. Let's put you over here. And then start to work the motor hoist over. I don't know if I can fit it between the van. I think I can. Oh yeah, I definitely can. Gang, now I just want to watch some ASMR block machining videos. Thanks. I just quit this stuff. Every now and again, I get into like some weird YouTube vibe, and it's hard for me to break out of it. One of the creators I talked about not that long ago is a guy called LA Beast. He does like a lot of eating things. He eats like weird stuff. And before, it's not like a mukbang. I can't stand mukbangs. No offense to anybody that likes them. It's not for me. Like, I would rather get stung by a bee than listen to someone chew food. You know, I don't know what it is. The LA Beast is like, he's one of the content creators that is in the same way that you guys have seen my content shift very slightly. Like, I'm talking almost nothing. I would argue that my streams nowadays are the exact same vibe as they always have been since I started streaming. The only real shift happened from YouTube and my previous audio setup to my now PC setup. And you can even argue like console, like maybe way back, but I've never changed me as an individual. I'm always true to who I am. And I feel like LA Beast is the same. And he's got this vibe of being like an OG YouTuber. He eats random stuff like mayonnaise and cactuses or cacti. Like he's... Yeah. Every now and again, I'll start watching his videos, and I cannot stop watching them just because he's got that old vibe, you know, to YouTube. The only real change is he doesn't play Hitman anymore. I was very close to playing Hitman tonight. How? Because of the sheer fact that I was so tired that I thought I was going to end stream early. But as per usual, all I do is I start playing some video games for you guys, and I perk right up. And I start having some fun. Okay. 2 number 10s. A number 9. I don't remember the rest of the line, but everybody knows what I'm talking about. I gotta prop this fucker up, don't I? All right. Well, let me go find a box then. I remember watching LA Beast eat a whole 5-pound bag of sugar-free gummy bears. I remember that too. The only thing funnier than that video is the reviews for those sugar-free gummy bears on Amazon. That is one of the gifts of the internet, is that review page on Amazon. Fucking hilarious. My headband just shipped. Nice, Riffers. Nice. Hey, and I want to reiterate again, chat. If anybody out there does have to pay import fees, let me know. I'm going to start tracking as best as I can what items are going to cost people money when they shouldn't. Want people to be informed. I think that's one of the worst parts about the whole debacle is just the fact that nobody really knows what's going to cost money and what won't cost money, you know? So I want to get ahead of that. I want to give you guys the, you know, I want to make sure you guys know what's up. Okay, that should be good. There it is. There we go. Okay. All right, you're in. And you are in. Okay, good. Wait, hold on. Did I do this the right? I did this the right way, right? Did I do this the right, or is this the wrong way? This has got to be the right way. The oil filter goes in the front, right? This is the front of the car. Like the grill would be right here and it slides in like that. Did I do it the right way? I'm not peeing in the engine block, damn it. Maz, hello. Hi, HaLLoW. Sick as anything tonight. So just over here watching workout, being soothed by the sounds of your voice and try not to laugh too hard at your driving so I don't cough. Maz, feel better, friend. I'm sorry to hear you're under the weather. I will do my best to take your mind off feeling poorly. As good as I can, at least. Close enough. So is this the front then? Like it slides in the car like this? I think it is. Like, do the headers go in the back? I know we got some educated people out there. I want to make sure I do this right. Headers go in the back towards the dash. I'll be here until I fall asleep. Thanks, Maz. Yeah, because, like, if I rotate this, then this goes on that side. What you chugging today, HaLLoW? More Diet Death water? No, I actually have not had Liquid Death in a little while. I'm drinking Gatorade and water. I'm trying to keep my electrolytes up because I had a terrible headache and hangover after going out into the woods that one day. Yeah, just trying for the electrolytes. You have a 50-50 chance, HaLLoW. That's the problem. Do you feel lucky, punk? I don't know. Like I said, I'm a good gamer and a content creator, so it could go either way. Typically, from what I've seen, the headers on an inline 4 usually are in the front. Okay, I'm going to Google it. Because I think that the oil filter is in the front, but I'm not sure. Okay, my summer car engine. Yes, the oil filter goes in the front. So I have done it correctly. Usually it's intake in the front, header in the rear in Euros, but Hondas are switched. Just depends on the manufacturer. Okay, all right. Well, I got it right. I looked up a photo of it. So this will be good. I might also be able to like rotate the thing physically by like bumping into it, but that I'm not 100% sure on. I want to try to mount it the right way. Okay, let me get it off of the fridge. Let me get the fridge out of here. Or freezer, whatever. Okay. So I can probably just turn this over here. There we go. Get a little bit of illumination up in here. We love Google. We do. Nothing will ever replace in my heart Ask Jeeves. I treated Ask Jeeves like it was AI when I was a kid. And then it was just a search engine. I was like, what the fuck? I was trying to ask you what the circumference of the world is. I'm not Google. I'm just obsessed. Okay. We got the block on the hoist. Next up is the rocker shaft on the top of the cylinder head. And that we've already identified is this guy right here. That goes there. And that has 5 number 8s on it, which is this. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These need to be tuned, but I'm not going to worry about it. Fleetari is going to do all of this stuff for me. I am going to tow this car to him or put it up in the into the trailer, one of the two, and drive it to him, and then he's going to do the tuning. 4 and 5. Okay, good. Rocker shaft is in. Now the rocker cover needs to go on top of the rocker shaft. And obviously needs to be filled up, but I can do that another time when the engine is actually together. You go here. And then we have, for the rocker cover, 6 number 7s. That's going to be 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, and 6. Okay, good to go. Don't forget a valve cover gasket. I feel like you're trolling me. What'd you have for dinner tonight, American? Oh, what was your foodage this evening? Okay, rocker cover. I got that. Spark plugs are next on the side of the cylinder head. Must be taken out of the spark. Oh, shit. Do I have those? Yes. Okay, good. I do. Spark plugs, there's 4 of them. I need the spark plug wrench. Okay, there's an empty box now. Oh, come on, man. Oh, they're going on the other side. Okay. Here's number 2. Number 3. And number 4. All right, I'm going to give my lurk as I go to the gym for a while. Hey, pump that iron, Noah. Go get swole. Or do cardio. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Nice crossflow engine has intake and exhaust on the same side. Ooh, we're learning. I will probably forget that very soon. Okay, you go in. So do you. I had a microwave macaroni and cheese dinner. It's not too bad. Sure, I'm going to make some pizza rolls. That's also a really good idea. Totino's. Okay, spark plugs are in. Camshaft. Hole on the left side of the block. Camshaft, I believe, is... Oh. Ah, no, it's a crankshaft pulley. What the fuck is the camshaft? Camshaft gear. No, there's something else. Racing flywheel. Maybe it's over on the other side. Water pump. Fuel pump. Gearbox. Alternator. Where's the camshaft? Distributor. Clutch cover plate. Clutch disc. Clutch pressure plate. Inspection cover. Racing flywheel. Twin carburetor. Timing chain. Timing cover. Water pump pulley. Drive gear. Crankshaft pulley. Oil pan. Engine plate. Where's the camshaft? I have the camshaft gear. Let me look up an image of it. Oh, it's a shaft. I don't know where that is, actually. I don't even know if I have it. What are you looking for? The camshaft. I actually am not sure if that I have that. I have not seen that in my garage in a long time. I wonder if I bought it and I left it back there. Not mine, Hal. The cars. Yeah, these are all the shocks down here. The old stuff. Flywheel, rocker cover, air filter, the carburetor. It's not up top. It's none of these. I don't think I have this, chat. I must have purchased it and left it back at Fleetari's. Either that or it dropped through the map. Did you know a camshaft is a great weapon? You use it and then install it in a car and no one knows? Oh my God. Hey, I hope you start feeling better, 208. I'm sorry to hear that. I know you're in a rough way right now. Just do what you can, you know. Make sure you're getting good fluids. Try to get that good sleep. Melatonin also does wonders. There does come a certain point where if, like, you know, you have nightmares or whatever on melatonin, you kind of just have to be like, all right, well, I need sleep. And if nightmares come with it, then, you know, whatever. I honestly, chat, I don't know where this is at. It wouldn't be in here, right? There's no way that the camshaft is already in the frame. No, yeah, I was gonna say it. I feel like it's all self-contained to the engine and it gets covered up. So, okay, so if that's the case, then we're looking at 3 a.m. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I have an idea. Wait, is it already in the block? It is. That's it right there, right? That's it right there, right? I feel like I'm looking right at it right here. That's it? I wish I could, like, take it out. The game isn't, like, even registering that I'm looking at it. It's just telling me it's the block. That is the camshaft, though. I guess I'm just going to have to work with it then. Okay, well, that's good. I was going to take a nap and then go out to Fleetari's. I was going to, like, drink some coffee and then wake up in the morning, go grab it. But, okay. All right. Well, hey, as long as we have it, that's the important thing. I, for now, am going to take care of my thirst meter. The best way to know if your camshaft is a good camshaft, you drop it, and if it splits in half, then it's a good camshaft. Wait, what? Huh? Okay. I need to get some coffee going. Because even if I go to bed right... Oh, there's already coffee in there. Where's my mug at? I think it's in the truck over here. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to minimize our fatigue. I kind of want to go to almost no fatigue and then take a nap for the rest of the night. I think that might be a good idea. Have you installed the push rods yet? I don't know what those are. Normally, I just get out and push. to drink a lot of coffee to take care of this. How many times have I built this car now, chat? Once or twice on YouTube. I think I did have to do a teardown at some point on YouTube. Another time for the red one. A slight rebuild on the red one. And then this is the second time for the blue one. So I built this car 6 times so far. I still don't know what shit looks like. No idea. Also, I don't know when, but the B went away. You might have to disassemble the engine a bit to do those. They go in before the rockers and the valve cover. Wait, what? I'm going in the list. I think you're trolling. I actually think you're trolling. I'm actually going down the list. I might be wrong. Real word versus game. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm going down the list. So those must not be in the game, or they're incorporated into another part. One of the two. All right, where did I leave off? There we go. Okay. I am going to close this. And I'm going to try to minimize my money spending. So we're going to turn those lights off. I don't think that one charges me any money. That's a mod. Turn this guy off. Unplug the phone so Yak doesn't wake me up. And I'm ready. Let's go to bed. Ay. I'm not trolling, though. Like, I'm actually giving actual instructions. I believe you, Reed. I believe you. I believe you. The wiki probably has some inaccurate stuff here and there. But I think it's mostly good. And I would imagine that they take some liberties with the game, too, here and there. It's very realistic, but, yeah. So where would the push rods even go? You said they go like on the camshaft, right? They go in before the rockers and then the valve cover. Oh, they're up here. Oh, okay, I got you. Brain freeze. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. Okay. Spark plugs. Done. Camshaft is in. It's got 2x5. Oh, that's why I can't take it out, because I never loosened it. It's these ones right here. Yeah, okay. And yeah, it's all the way tightened up. All right, great. Hopefully that's at 100% then. Nope, that's not what I want. Hopefully it's at 100%. Because I don't want to replace that part. That seems like it would be a pain in the ass to replace. Needs manual adjustment. See camshaft gear under tuning section below. I'll do that later. I'm going to keep installing stuff on the engine, and then we'll do whatever tuning we can to get it running. Take it down to Fleetari, probably by driving it, and let him do his thing. Timing chain is next up, which is right here. And that goes on... No, camshaft gear, excuse me. All right, camshaft gear goes on the end of the camshaft. Like that. And it's got a 10 bolt. Okay. Straight in. Needs manual adjustment. See camshaft gear under tuning below. There's like a notch I need to line up, right? But I do it after I get like the cover on or something. I can't remember. Just put the chain on for now. We'll do all the adjustments a little bit later on. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. And I need to take the chain off, it looks like, because it's not rotating with the chain on there. Hello! Oh, God, Grandma. No, I can't. My car is taken apart. Please don't die. I love you very much. Bye-bye. Hopefully not forever. All right, let me get the chain off there. And then this little thing needs to line up with this little thing over here. At least I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Grandma, I can't come to the phone. My car is in pieces. One more. That's it. All right. Grab the chain. Slap that bad boy on there. Timing chain doesn't have anything, but the timing cover goes on the top of the timing chain. Here it is. Ah! Here we go. And then that is 6 number 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have fun walking to church, Grandma. Don't die. Bye. Hope you did confessional last time. Hope it wasn't too bad of a week for you. Literally the millionth time, American. Someday I'll be able to do this in my sleep without the wiki. But for right now, I cannot. Wait, what? Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did? Huh. All right, that works. Timing cover on the timing chain. Okay, next up is the water pump. Water pump pulley. Distributor. Alternator, yeah. Starter water pump. Here we go. Very simplistic little thing. Water pump goes on the timing cover. Right there. And then this guy has 5 number 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kitty cat came inside. Now it's time for bed before she thinks she can leave again. Good night, all. Gremlin, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun watching me be an idiot, building an engine. I will see you when I see you, all right? I might be off for the next couple days, so when I come back, hopefully I get to see you in chat. Have a good night. Is this the firewood? Yeah, that's what I want to hear. All right, next time we play on Monday, it's going to be a big job day. Going to make a lot of money again. Okay, those are done for the water pump. And we need the water pump pulley. Water pump pulley. Which goes right there. And then that's 4, also number 7s. Okay. Engines are so cool. They kind of remind me of firearms in a way. Like the way that they just fit everything in and engineer it to work together, have its own parts, everything's serviceable, etc. How long has that political sign been hanging? That's not political. That's humanity right there. Hakpua! Spit on that thing! Listen, I know she's had some controversies, but I'm still on the Hawk-Tua train. I'm kidding. I glued the fucking sign up. I can't take it down. I can't take it down. Building the Satsuma for the 57th time this playthrough. Yeah, exactly. All right. Water pump is good. Water pump pulley is good. Crankshaft pulley is next on the... Wait, let me just double check this really fast because I was being goofy. We're good. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one again. Keep fat fingering the tilde key. Crankshaft pulley. None of those. None of those. Crankshaft pulley. There we go. On the crankshaft. Other side. Yeah. Crankshaft pulley on the crankshaft. Okay, doesn't go on that side. It's got to go on this side then. Huh? Oh, that's okay. Oh, it's the crankshaft, not the camshaft. I'm being dumb. And that's a 111. Okay. The alternator is next above the crankshaft pulley. And this charges the battery, right, chat? Like it takes energy away from the engine and it charges my battery, right? Is Lewis Hamilton here? Hi, Sahil. How are you? I'm building the Satsuma again. Above the crankshaft pulley. Okay, somewhere up here then. Where do you go? Where do you go? I think that might be too high. Let's go on the back or something. I remember this one always being weird. Like, I try to find where it goes, and then I discover where it actually goes. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm okay, are you? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Made any progress on Old Country? Where the fuck does this thing go? Am I holding it wrong? Maybe that's what it is. That's the bolt right there. It's got to go this way. Alternator goes about, wait a minute. Needs manual adjustment. Screwdriver. Above the crankshaft pulley. I only get to play on weekends, so you should finish it this weekend. Gotcha, Sahil. I think you're going to fucking love it, man. You got to give me the breakdown when all is said and done. What you thought of it. I feel like it goes right there. Bottom right side of the engine. Oh. Oh, there we go. Thanks, man. Okay. Alternator is one number 7 and one number 10. Okay, got the number 10. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's the 10. 7. Oh. Hello? Oh, is it up here? Wait, I see it. I see it. I see it. There we go. Bingo. Rotate! Hello, Volt. How you doing? And then I could adjust it right now, but I'm going to do all the manual tuning and adjusting a little bit later on. This might not be the best idea considering the fact that I've put shit over the top of all the other stuff. Okay, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, right? Hey! Is that another sewage well? What do we have here? Timo! Fuck you. Definitely, I catch up on your VODs to the point where I've reached each time. Hell yeah, dude. Can you tell how much I love the game? Like, I was just fucking enamored with it the whole time. Where was your leave-off point, Sahil? Do you remember, like... Do you remember the last kind of thing to happen? Okay, I got the alternator on. Looking at the alternator belt now. So that is gonna go on the alternator and the pulleys. Sure, that works. Needs manual adjustment. See alternator on the tuning section. Okay. Alternator needs to be adjusted when putting on the alternator belt. When putting on the alternator belt, untighten the screwdriver screw and scroll up on the alternator with your hands. Then put on the belt. Okay. I'll take that off then. Putting on the alternator belt, untighten the screwdriver screw. There it is. Okay, it's all the way untightened. Scroll up on the alternator with your hands. Okay, it's all the way up. then put on the belt. Okay. After doing so, scroll down on the alternator until it stops moving and then scroll up 2 clicks. Okay, that's it not moving. 1, 2. Visually, this will look as though the belt is just barely sitting on top of the groove of the alternator. Okay, yeah, this works. This will stop the belt from squealing and minimize wear and tear. Okay, good. The camshaft gear. The camshaft gear adjustment is very simple. After you tighten the gear, continuing to scroll up on the mouse will make it rotate. There's a notch on the gear, and it needs to align with the notch on the crankshaft and the engine block. An improperly adjusted camshaft gear may cause serious damage to the engine. Okay, I got that one done. The rocker shaft. You can adjust the rocker shaft after starting up your car. All right, good. That's kind of what I figured, and I'm glad I did the camshaft before anything else. Simo, I will kill you. You give me your name every time you call. Okay, good. I got those done now. Not too worried about the other stuff. I can adjust anything else. I got a bunch of new parts for my own car. Nice, Volt. What'd you get? Now I'm eating Cheetos after your Totino's pizza rolls. That is, you're eating a gamer meal right now is what you're doing. Right after what you saw, Scarface, and then just the start of the next chapter. Gotcha, Sahil. Okay, cool. That is a very good spot to leave off on. I feel like the next time that you play, you'll probably just want to keep playing until you beat the game. That's sort of the way that I felt. After that whole scene went down, all I wanted to do was keep playing until the end of the game. So, yeah. And that also reminds me that I need to get my VODs out. So that way you can actually enjoy the rest of the game whenever you get to that point. I would imagine that you only have a little bit left. Something like that in like what I've uploaded. I can't remember. I think that was in the second to last part, I believe. Belts do in fact suck. I believe you. I've always been more of a suspenders guy myself. Okay, the distributor. Side of the cylinder head near the spark plugs. That is this guy right here. Side of the cylinder head near the spark plugs. This right here? Yes. Yup. Okay. And that is a screwdriver. Needs manual adjustment. All right, let's see what I need to do for this guy. I already have the screwdriver. Distributor. Needs to be adjusted to ensure that the engine has enough spark. Same as with the rockers. This can be done after you started up your car or before by unscrewing it 2 ticks, scrolling down with your hands until it stops moving. Wait. Unscrewing it 2 ticks with the screwdriver? Okay, so it's all the way in. 1, 2. Okay, and then we're back to the hands. Scrolling down with your hands until it stops moving, then scrolling up 27 times. Okay. All right, it's not moving. Here we go, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, cool. Scrolling down until it clicks and scroll up by the... Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to guess that now that that is done, I tighten it back down. 11. Thank you. I want you guys to know I purposefully turn my head away from chat whenever I do something like that. Okay, that was the distributor. Now the engine plate goes on the opposite side of the alternator on the block. Okay. Yeah. All right. Engine plate doesn't have anything securing it. Next is the starter. And one of the screws only appears after the wiring. Okay. I feel like I should be writing some of this stuff down. This is the starter? Yes. Mine was bad on the other car. This goes on the engine plate. Okay. Oh, other way. Okay. 2 number 7s and then the number 5. So that is both those guys. Okay, got it. Here's 1. There's 2. And they're both good. Okay. Flywheel is next. And that goes on, and we're doing the racing flywheel as well. That goes on the engine plate. And that takes 6 number 7s. I believe I have the 7s already. Yes. All right. 1. They're going to yell at me if I don't do it the right way. We're going to do it the right way. There we go. Hope that was the right way. Wow, rude. Yeah, I don't even look at you guys when I do something like that. Okay, good to go. That's a racing flywheel. And now we have the clutch pressure plate, which I believe is this guy. The clutch pressure plate goes on... Excuse me. The clutch pressure plate goes on the clutch cover plate. And the clutch disc goes on the clutch cover plate. And then the clutch assembly goes on the flywheel. Okay. That's okay. Okay. And then we have number 6s for this. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's the floor. Yeah, well, I have butterfingers. Sorry. I feel like that screw took a while to tighten up. I'm going to double check all the other ones I've done. All right, good. Yeah, I got them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, I got that one already. Okay. That's a clutch assembly. And now the oil pan goes on the bottom of the block. Thing goes the other way. It did not. Okay. Oil pan is 8 number 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think I see number 8 right here. Yes, I do. All right. All 8 are good. And then one number 13 for the drainage plug. There we go. Okay. Gearbox is next. It goes on the bottom of the block. Here we go. And then the gearbox has one number 10. I'll find this one first. I hope. Yep, there it is. And then 6 number 7s. The top 4 are shared with the inspection cover. Install it before tightening. Okay. So I'm going to get the inspection cover next. Wait, does the inspection cover need to be off for the inspection? I seem to recall somebody saying that a long time ago. That this guy should not be on for the inspection. Wait, did I do the inspection already? I can't remember. I have not. No, I have not. I can look it up on here, I think. Inspection cover. Inspection cover is placed on the gearbox and enables the player to inspect the clutch without taking the engine out. It's bolted to the gearbox using fork. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. This part is not required for engine operation or inspection. Okay, well, I'm going to put it on. Can I not do it right now? Do I have to tighten the other stuff first? I feel like that's where it goes, right? Like right there. Do I have to loosen this? Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna do this guy. We're gonna do this guy. And then nope. I'm gonna double check that these are loosened all the way. Okay, those are tight. And now, hey, there we go. Okay, good. Sometimes things are weird. Okay, good to go. Next is the drive gear, and that goes on the gearbox. Here. Indeed. And that is 7 number 6s. You need to install that before you bolt the gearbox on. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. I was wondering if that 110 that I tightened down was the problem, but when it wasn't letting me do it, I thought maybe I had to tighten the bottom ones, and then I would be good to go. This game can be kind of peculiar with little things like that. I'm not even sure if I did it right, but it's on there and the bolts are tight, so I'm happy with it. I do appreciate your guys' help, by the way, too. I know I have the wiki here, but it doesn't always answer the questions. I am not on to row. Okay, drive gear is 7 number 6s. That's a lot of... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
Flywheels do not fly
6.
BTW HaLLoW, they exist to smooth out the power delivery from the power strokes. In doing so, you could say they are really fly though.
I knew that. Thanks for the bits. And the knowledge that I already had. Thank you, Fire Ferret. I appreciate the bits, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. There it is. And 7. Okay. Next up is the carburetor. It goes above the headers. We have a different carburetor. Got the twin carb. And this sucker goes right here. Somewhere. Somehow. Okay. That works. And we need 4 number 8s for this. 1, 2. Here it is. 3 and 4. Okay. All right, that's the carburetor. I need to do a tuning on the carb, but I'm going to do that after I start up the car, or I'm going to just have Fleetari do it. Okay, air filter. Again, fat finger the tilde. Air filter goes on the carburetor. Is this the only air filter I have? I think it is. What are these? It's the fuel pump. I guess it is. Did you tighten the screw on the alternator after adjusting it? Yes, I did. Wait, no, hang on. That's a really good question, Muffins. Thank you. I don't remember. I know I did it on the distributor. Let's find out. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. Something tells me that probably would be the first time that happened. What's going on, Muffins? Welcome in. That's your first time chat, and it was a very helpful one. Something tells me it's all downhill from here because my chat hates me. Hello, Muffins. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Ichabod, hello. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. I haven't seen your name in my chat in a while. How you doing? You can't answer that, though. You're lurking right now. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Okay. That was... I swear to God, if you call me Ontero. I swear to God.
Hei, olen Simo kumppani lehdestä.
I should have said Simo. All right, have a good day, Simo. Nah, I just like chaos. You know, when you first came into my chat, American, you were so nice to me. And I said it wouldn't last long. I specifically remember being in Cyberpunk and you being like, you know, HaLLoW, your chat makes fun of your aim, but you actually have really good aim. I thought, oh my God, that's so nice. You'll be corrupted very soon. We don't hate you as much as we love your content. I mean, we love content. That's fair, Hal. And I do encourage it with the no backseating thing. That's fair. Okay. Doing good so far. Carburetor's done. Air filter is next. And I wish I had a fancier one than this. This one just doesn't have the pizzazz on it that I want. This goes on the carburetor, by the way. What the fuck is the carburetor again? I don't even remember. Oh, it's up here. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, do I already have the air filters right here? Is it bad? I just noticed that poster. There, you know, honestly, I should show you guys my posters because not everybody has seen it. I just been working all the time. I feel like I live at my job back to lurk. And Ichabod, I hope you find time in there for you, man. I hope you do. Jobs tend to rob us of our time a lot. And making money is nice, but like you got to find time for you too. I genuinely hope you can find some PTO or something like that in there. Anybody who knows what this poster is talking about, good for you. And Armageddon. Mwah. I was severely mistaken on the aim portion. See, you just lean into the character now. It's like my chat adopts this hive mind. Okay, so I'm assuming that these are the air filters then for the twin card. Because obviously I don't need it anymore. I can very clearly see air filters right there. So I'm going to put this back on the shelf and not concern myself with it anymore, for I don't need it. The oil filter goes on the front of the block. That'd be this bad mamma jamma right here. Screw that guy in. And then the fuel pump goes next to the oil filter, and there's two number 7s on that. Okay. They up here? Or at least one of them? Oh, that runs in up there. Where are these suckers? Oh, there they are. Okay. Wait, did I not get two number 7s? Oh, I got a 6. Okay. Here's number 1. Here to be number 2. And then the last thing is the block getting mounted to the subframe. I don't know if I have the mental capacity to do that tonight.
Thank you very much, HaLLoW. I don't have to read dad jokes out of a book to tell them black fort
Shut
peppers
up, Fire Ferret. God damn, that hurt. Okay. All right, bub. Just for that, I'm going to end the stream right now. I definitely wasn't planning on doing that the whole time. This is a spontaneous decision that has nothing to do with the fact that we are at 3.5 hours and I don't have the mental capacity to drop the engine into the car right now. I definitely am spontaneously ending stream just because of your comment and making me feel bad. I'm fucking with you. Or am I? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm kidding, Fire Ferret. For real though, this went very well tonight. I got a hell of a lot more done than I was expecting to get done. You have mental capacity? Fuck you, Patrick. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Zip it. So, the next time that I play this game, I will be focusing on the jobs that we added onto the board. I'll probably start off by delivering the firewood. And love you too. I'll start off with the jobs that I did for or that I put on the board tonight. We'll start with the firewood. Hopefully over the course of doing the firewood job, we get a couple more sewage calls and then we can go out and do those. And then when I get back, I can drop the engine into the Satsuma and start doing the final preparations to take the Satsuma to Fleetari. I am debating taking the Satsuma to Fleetari off stream because once I get it there, it's going to be there for a couple days. So there is a small chance that well, okay, maybe not taking it, but I will take it to Fleetari. I will drop it off at Fleetari's and then play a little bit off stream organizing my pantry. And by organizing my pantry, I will spend time. I will get jobs on the board, and I will basically just not have to wait for Fleetari to call me. That's really what I'm trying to get after right now. Is there's not a lot that I can do in the game, except for like live and exist, and it's fun to do that in my summer car. But I've been doing that for like 400 hours. I feel like I can't really make great content on that anymore. And I want to maintain a very goal-focused approach to all of the My Summer Car streams. So my thought is, like I said, next time we come back in, we do the jobs, we drop the engine block into the Satsuma, we get it delivered, we have Fleetari tune it, I'll have all the money that I need because I have like 8,000 right now, and then I'll get another, I don't know what it is, like 3,000 from the... 3,000 from the firewood, and then like 6,000 from the sewage job. So maybe like 8,000 or 9,000 if I need to buy gas, something like that. So we're looking at a good 16,000 that I can spend on tuning the car up. I don't know how much it is. I do know that I have the discount though from dropping the shit off at that one place. And so if I can do all of that, drop the vehicle off, come back home, end the stream, then play offline, organize my pantry. By the time that we come back in, my car will be done. Drop it like it's block. Okay, that's enough. Okay, all right. That's you and Fire Ferret just like to show off, don't you? For real though, chat, I had a lot of fun tonight. I won't lie, my mood has gone up since I started watching you. I was always just gloomy and depressed before I started watching. Really American. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that, man. I have been told that my positivity is a little bit contagious at times. And that's kind of my approach to streaming. It's like, I don't go chasing drama. I don't go chasing brand new games all the time. Like, don't get me wrong. I played fucking Battlefield and I played Mafia, but like, I don't go play games like Fortnite or fucking Valorant or anything like that when they come out, or, you know, Call of Duty or what. I'll play the campaign and then I'll be done with it. But like, I just like being a positive force in the world. There's too much fucking negativity, and there's too many shitters that are at the top of the rungs of Twitch's streaming sphere. Like, some of these guys are like the biggest narcissists that I've ever heard of in my life, and they just I don't know. They are where they are. Whether they deserve it or not is not a question that's even in my mind. I just see a lack of good energy being put out into the world. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of great streamers out there, but like positive streamers out there. I just know what side of that spectrum I land on, and I want to lean into it, and I want to make people's the thing I always say. You probably heard me say it a couple times, American. I haven't said it quite too often over the last couple months since you've been here. But like I try to make people's bad days good and their good days just a little bit better. That's really all I'm trying to do here. So yeah. Cherry, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, friend. It was a fun stream tonight, but I didn't do too much in my summer car. I pretty much just built the Satsuma, chopped some firewood, delivered some fish to grandma. It was a chill night. It was pretty fun. I hope you had a good sleep. It's good to see you. I will be gone for the next couple days, more than likely, chat. I will keep you guys up to date over on Discord. First thing I'm going to do when I get up tomorrow is I'm going to call the vet, take a shower, and see if I can get Maya in for a drop-off blood draw and maybe get some clarity as to what's going on with her. I'll just keep you guys in the loop. So I know that tomorrow is Telltale. It's supposed to be at least, but she's my priority right now. And I know I've taken time off for the dogs recently. Like both Nala and Maya have had their little health spats and bouts and things that I've needed to take care of. It is what it is. I don't want to be doing it, but when I do need to do it, they get my priority. They get my full attention. So, I'll let you guys know over on Discord. Absolutely. Toxic masculinity. Yeah, exactly, Sahil. And it just, I don't know. It's like, there's so much more to being a man than there is in the manosphere nowadays. Like people just have diluted it and made a caricature of it. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. So, I don't know. There's a lot of people that are framed as role models that are in positions that are role models. And even though they probably say, and some of them definitely do, like, I'm not a role model, I'm not someone to look up to, then it's like, well, congratulations. You have an audience of 10,000 people. So shape the fuck up and buck up and figure it out because, people do look up to you. Justin, hello. Yes, I'm so sorry. You missed the stream. I streamed for 3.5 hours. And tonight I played My Summer Car. We got through you literally got here like right as I was about to do the outro. I got through building the engine block for the second time. Just replaced all of the parts in the engine with brand new stuff from Fleetari. Got some racing upgrades as well. And yeah, just hung out. Had a good night. I'm also probably going to be gone for the next couple days. I was just talking about how Maya, one of my dogs, is a little bit under the weather at the moment, I think. So I'm not, I don't know if she's sick or not. I've had a hunch that she's being a picky eater for a while, but it's been going on for the better part of like a week and a half. So I need to get her to the vet to get a blood draw. So I'm going to be gone more than likely tomorrow, and Wednesdays are typically my days off. I'd like to be back on Thursday, but it really just boils down to what happens with Maya. If she does have something going on, like I could probably spare the 3 hours to stream on Thursday, but if I'm more focused on her, then I'll just put on a shit show and no one's going to want to, be around for that. So I'll keep you guys in the loop over on Discord, definitely. Sounds good. Best of luck. I appreciate it, Justin. And hey, it's good to see you tonight. Hope you had safe travels coming back from DC. Hope you had a good time doing whatever you're doing over there. And yeah, man, it was good to see you tonight. Welcome back in for another stream. Kind of, sort of. It's what you got to see of it, I guess. It's very end of it. Thank you, I did. Good. I'm glad. All right, friends. All good things must come to an end, and this right here is where I'm tipping my hat for the night. Thank you so much for the bits. The follows, the subs, the resubs, all the love. You guys are the best heckin' community out there. I appreciate you to the moon and back. I will be gone for the next couple days, more than likely. Discord for updates. That's the best place to be to make some friends, talk with me, get notifications about streams, videos, giveaways, etc., things like that. You can also suggest games to me. I run my Minecraft server out of there. Sometimes we do movie nights. It's been a long time, but sometimes we do. When we do community nights at the end of every month, some people like to meet up in the voice chats over there too. So definitely a good place to be. But that is all that I really have to say for the evening. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, new night, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. And I will see you guys again.